Welcome everybody to another edition of the C3 Friday Free for All, the show for the fans, by the fans. Your opportunity to be a part of the C3 Panthers podcast. You know how we do it. If you would like to join, I posted the link in the description box of the YouTube and Facebook video. I've also put it in the YouTube chat. So if you would like to join the discussion, this is your opportunity to do so. Don't be shy. No one's judging around here except me, dude. And that's it. And I'm not that great of a judge. Anyway, to continue on, our illustrious panel, our illustrious guest, the Friday Free for All faithful. First up, Panther Pickle, dude. You're a legend out here in these Twitter streets now, man.
Hey, man, it's all pickle related.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I was chatting with the Cowboy fan today, and he was talking about how he wishes they had a better backup quarterback. I told him I sent him one, cheap. Fact is, I helped him move down there. He said, "What'd you give me?" I said, "Give me the guy you're gonna cut." I tell you, we got 2 long snappers. We can use another. Send him my way. He didn't bite. He didn't want Sam.
Yeah, I bet, man. Dude, a Dallas Cowboy fan will never fail to argue with you. That's for damn sure. Next, my man, he's been on every single one of these, just about every single one of these. From Charleston, South Carolina, he's a fan of an inferior college football team, but that's okay, dude. White Chocolate Espresso, what's up, brother?
Why you gotta always introduce me as that?
Well, because you are a fan of an inferior college football team from the state of South Carolina, are you not?
I'm not.
All right, fine. I guess he's a Clemson fan now. No, but anyway. Well, shout out to my man White Chocolate.
Just drinking some wine.
Hey, yeah. I didn't even call you by your government name. Can you give me some credit for that? Like,
no.
There's no pleasing this dude, man. Next
in
up,
all fairness, Cody, that is his name, White Chocolate Espresso.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I used to know him as something else, but
I got a question for you, dude. When you, I know you work at a hospital. When you're at the hospital, do they pay you on the intercom with that? That would be cool. That would be cool. I'd have to drive to the hospital just to hear that once.
I am not that important.
I don't care. I just want to hear somebody get paid for that.
Yeah, Cody, it's good.
Okay, I sound good? Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
You sound good to us anyways.
Okay. Nick, you sound a little breaking up.
Yeah, Nick,
you're breaking up.
But first, let me introduce you before you come back in. Nick Montiero from Mass. Dude, what's up, brother? Happy you can join us yet again. One of my Freak for All faithful. What's up, dude?
Dude, I wouldn't miss the free for all, Occasionally it's the free my balls, but let's try not to add that this week.
I'm trying to not let it be that.
I'm always keeping it free. Y'all just don't see it.
But go ahead and hop out and then come back in. You have some static on your microphone. Next up, we got 2 very special guests. First, we'll go Michael joining us yet again from California. Michael, what's up, dude?
Oh, what's going on, guys? How's everything going?
It's going good, man. And can you hear me good?
Yeah.
Hey, come back out. Come back out and come back in. There's a little bit of a lag, and we'll get you back in here. And then we have been absolutely blessed with the presence of the professor, Tony Dunn.
Hey, what's good, guys? How you doing, man?
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Good. How you doing, brother?
I'm all right.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could.
Yeah, you sound good. Say something.
All right. I didn't know if you could hear me. I thought I was still in the back room.
Yeah. That's how fast I am, bro. So listen, hit the like, hit the subscribe. We're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers before the start of the season. We're damn near almost there, y'all. We're at 3,800 something. Be a friend, tell a friend, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit the notification bell for every single time the C3 Panthers podcast goes live. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, boys. Let's just jump right into it. So Where would you like to start? Y'all want to start with some Madden rankings, or y'all want to talk about these sexy ass blue or black helmets rather? I'll leave it up to y'all, man. This is a free for all. I'm just the dungeon master of this whole operation. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I have to say those black uniforms looked fantastic with the black helmets.
It doesn't matter with me.
Yeah, you like okay. So look, man, let me bring this up so that way everybody can look at this beautiful bean footage, baby. Let's check it out. So, real quick, let me add some more people to the show right quick. From across the pond, my man Dexter. Dexter, what's up, bro?
How you doing, boys? It's been a while.
Doing good, man. Long time no see. How you been?
Yeah, I've been good, man. Just moved house, so that's why I've not been on for a while. It's been
okay.
Been a bit stressful, but me and my girlfriend are all settled in now, so ready to jump back on.
Congrats, man. Nice. Happy for you. Congrats to you and the missus on the new place.
Yeah, thank you.
And then next up, you know him, you love him, Twan Don. Twan, what's up, bro?
What's good, Cody? What's good, fam? Great to be in here tonight, man. Friday. I'm going to bring this energy. Let's go.
Hey, that's it. I can always depend on Twan to bring some energy to this joint, man. Always. Appreciate everybody for joining me. Look, man, I'm just going to go around the horn.
I got to say something real quick, Cody.
Yeah, do your thing, man. We're talking about this black helmet. Yeah, that's his.
This ain't espresso I'm drinking, though.
Oh, he's drinking some alcohol tonight. I like that. All right. So let's just jump into it, man. We reacted to this on the Tuesday show. So people heard me and Tony, Greg and CK. Jump in here, man. Like, are you loving this helmet so much that you wish it would be our official helmet? Because I know I do, man.
Absolutely.
What is there to dislike?
Yeah, really. What is there to dislike, right?
The only downside with the black is I wear a dark blue hard hat every day at work, and that thing gets hot underneath there. So I could only imagine how hot a black helmet would be in the middle of the summer.
Yeah,
at home.
In December, I think, right?
Well, but I hear people saying that, but that's not really even an issue anyway. Because if you notice, the Panthers, whenever they're playing home early in the season, they never wear their black jerseys, even at home. They're always in the white uniform.
Well, that black helmet has to still like.
But also, this isn't like the Ravens don't have this problem. You know, the Ravens, and there's a bunch of other teams that wear black helmets all year round. And
they don't play
that's true. And also think about the Jaguars. The Jaguars have a black helmet, and they play in Florida. So,
and look at how terrible they've been.
Maybe that's why they lose all the time.
Maybe that's why they choke. The Falcons choke them. They have to wear that black helmet.
Hey, real quick, let me add my man SC Base to the podcast. SC, what's up, brother?
What's up, man?
He might still be in the back. We'll get to SC Base in a sec.
I don't blame the Jags. If I had to wear the Jags helmet all the time in that sun, I'd choke too.
If you're not hot, you're not working hard enough.
All right, I think SC is with us. SC, what's up, bro?
Yo, what's going on, fellas? How y'all doing, man?
Chilling, man. How you doing, brother?
What's up?
Hey, man, we 1 week closer to training camp, man. We got about, 2 days until a few days until the report, and the first practice is next weekend. So, hey, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, man, I'm pumped. I'm super pumped. Dude, football is right around the corner, man. I think that's what makes you appreciate the off season even more. It's like, man, you hate it when the off season comes around and there's no football, but dude, when football comes back, man, there's no better feeling, you know.
You didn't like the USFL?
Yep.
Huh?
Next, what?
You didn't like the USFL?
No, I don't like the USFL. That's like asking me if I watch like the WNBA. Of course, I don't watch the WNBA, man. By the way, no one does.
Nothing else is on.
I mean, yeah, man.
I got that.
That's a whole nother try. I won't even do that right now. But anyway, man. So yeah, listen. Would everyone like to see this be the official helmet for the Carolina Panthers, or are you down with this staying an alternate?
I want to point. Look, we talked about helmets last Friday, and I thought I brought up that somebody else brought up. We was just like, man, they need to at least start with a new helmet or something. And I said, if we're the Panthers, and then this shit happened like 3 days later. I said, if we're the Panthers, shouldn't we be black helmets, black uniform? You know, at least as an alternate. And then when this shit popped up like 3 days after that, I was like, oh my God.
Dude, and I think last Friday someone brought up the blue with the black, and I personally hadn't thought about it. I thought about just like an all black helmet with like a black Panther on it.
Nah,
but the blue with the black is nice, man. It is a nice touch, and yeah, it should stay as the black helmet that goes with the black jersey, not the silver helmet.
Yeah.
I saw it as well, and that one looked really good as well.
You guys think that? I think that helmet release
Coco, you gotta go outside.
was a smoke screen for Tepper banning more legal trouble or this guy leaving.
It definitely helped because I didn't hear anything.
Because we didn't talk about it when the helmet was released.
I didn't even hear about it.
I mean, yeah. Listen, it's like there really isn't too much to talk about. Like I feel like we've been wanting this for so long, but now that we have it, it's just like universal praise and acceptance. Like I don't know about you all,
but they're only going to play in it one game.
Wait. Someone just said they have a problem with it. Who said that? Okay, Tony. All right. It's on you, man. Tell me what's the problem.
So I think so one thing is we waited so long for it, right? And we've been calling for it and clamoring for it for so long. I feel like what sucks about it is that all the other teams in the NFL this week have adopted black helmets. The Commanders, the Jets, the Eagles. And it was like, man, we waited so long, and then like everybody's doing it now. So it's not a problem as just as, I mean, I think we should keep it as an alternate because I think it's like a special thing. Like, and if you just wear it all the time, it becomes less cool.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing is I don't even know about the heat thing. And I mean, we're not going to wear the blacks early in the season. So I still say, like, let's keep it for these times where we're like, we want to black out the stadium. We want to do stuff like that and get hype.
What about black when we're wearing black jerseys at home? Away we wear the silver helmets, but at home we wear the black.
I mean, just don't overdo it. I guess that's it.
I'm gonna kick back on that just a little bit because the thing is like I just said, we are the only team that should rightfully be wearing a black helmet because of our
Ravens.
Yeah.
Huh?
The Ravens.
Or the Ravens, and I get it. And they've worn the black helmet. Us and the Ravens. Yeah. So why would we be wearing something that represents our mascot temporarily if we got silver helmets on? I ain't never seen a silver Panther.
Yeah. Here's what I'm going to do just to make sure that everybody gets a turn. I'm going to kind of moderate more and bounce around. You know, we're going to be uploading these to audio format more and more, so it just makes for a better experience for the listeners. Let me go to my man Dexter, man. Dexter, I know it's a lot later over there than it is here, so I definitely appreciate your presence. And actually, before that, Dexter, hold on one moment. I forgot to introduce my man Drew. Drew, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
What's going on, fellas? Had some computer issues, but finally got it up and going. So glad
It's all good, dude. It's all good. I appreciate having you, man.
What's going on, Twan?
Yep. All right, Dexter, let me go back to you, man. Are you loving these new helmets like everybody else?
Yeah, like I said, what's not to like about it?
Yeah.
They're just great. I sort of agree with Tony, though. Let's keep it cool. Let's keep it now and then, because you know what we'll do? We'll get this helmet. If we made this our permanent helmet, we'd bring another alternative one out, and then we'd want that one. Let's just keep to this one for now. Make it cool.
Yeah.
And then let's see what happens in the future. Maybe it will become the main one, but
and then I even like the idea of the silvers being like a throwback, you know?
Like, let that be our throwback jerseys.
I mean,
Go ahead, White Chalk.
I was gonna say I like the idea of keeping the helmets black, but like maybe like to Tony's point, keep the black for special occasions, but just keep the black as the actual helmet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
I like what Cody said. Like, let the silver be a throwback. You know what I'm saying?
I can't stand the silver helmet.
Hey, did y'all even? Tony brought this up on Tuesday. I had never even noticed it. I didn't even realize that they changed the teeth or his fangs to blue also. Like in our normal logo, the fangs are white. but they made it all blue for the helmet.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that. I didn't. I would have never thought about it, but one of the reasons why I've always been a proponent of this look is because it's minimalist. Like it's just the black, it's just the blue. It might as well be a panther stalking you in the jungle and the moonlight shining down on him, and that's the last thing your ass sees before he pounces on you, dude. I love it. I think that it's perfect. I just think from a design perspective, it looks cool.
I think a lot of the other fans from the other teams like it as well, though. I think that's I hope it helps us win. You know, when we first got the all black unis, they really didn't help us win at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Play good, look good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I hope
100%.
Play good, look good.
Does she
Tell it to drink.
right? Does she?
So look, let me go to my man Drew. I know Drew and I have been on this for a long time. By the way, if you have any background noise going on, try and mute your microphone when you're not speaking, please. But Drew, me and you have been on the same page for a long time. I feel like you've also been wanting these black helmets. Man, we finally got them, bro. What you think about them?
Man, we've been talking about those black helmets for a long time. I didn't think we were going to get them. The Saints got helmets, the Texans. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? We're the Panthers, and we have a silver helmet. Why can't we have a black helmet? And they finally did it.
Yeah.
Now they just got to get that blue helmet.
That's next. No, that's why the black should be permanent.
I'd rather have the blue helmet than a silver helmet.
I'll find it here in a minute. There's a photo of some different mock-ups that people have made looking at some different ones. But, yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of different options, but just black, blue, and white, you know?
Yeah.
Lots of different options. Hey, let me go to my man, SC Base. Again, I'm going to jump around here just to kind of get everyone's opinions. SC, man, how you feeling about it? Let me bring this back.
Man, I love it, man. It's been a long time coming. I've been looking at a lot of concepts and mock-ups of this very helmet, for 10 years of, just being a fanboy and just hoping that we go to black helmets. Now that we actually have them, it's kind of bittersweet. Like people were saying, it's been so long. The only problem I have with it, the black helmet to me does not look good with the blue jersey. With the blue jersey, I think we still need to do silver caps and silver bottoms, or the black pants. So that's the only thing. I think that black helmet should just stay with the black jersey, because the only other combination I see it good with is maybe the white jersey and black pants, but that's about it.
So basically, like, you would kind of agree with Tony. You would prefer it to be like a once a year thing, like whenever we do the blackout games, like make it like a special occasion when we have the black helmets.
Yeah, because I don't know if you guys, keep up with the Gamecocks. I'm down here in South Carolina, but we had an all black uniform a couple of years ago. And we used to wear black more often, but now they're kind of putting the black uniforms on the back burner, and that's like a special jersey against Tennessee or Clemson. They kind of want to keep those traditional colors and just bring the black out, on special occasions.
Yeah, I'm down with that too, man. Like I remember, like when I think of a blackout game, I think of that Monday Night Football game in 2013, Panthers and Patriots. Like, dude, that was perfect. The whole stadium was black. We're wearing the blacks, dude. The black helmet on top of that, that's the chef's kiss, man. Who having that?
One last name,
Michael.
Tony.
Wait, huh? Let me go to Michael. We haven't spoken to Michael yet. Michael, what you thinking about these new helmets, bro? You there, Michael? Hey, Michael, you might have to come out and come back in, bro. Your audio is kind of messing up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, try one more time. You there?
I think he's like on delay.
Yeah, he's on a little bit of a lag. Try and come out and come back in, and we'll make it work, man. Yeah, he's got come back out and come back in, and we'll make it work. Who have I not gone to yet? Speak up. Y'all got voices.
Them wires from California don't stretch that far.
Yeah, man.
But they work real good across the pond. So,
hey, man, let me welcome this man that's become famous in the chat room. Why Big Jordan? What's up with you, bro?
I'm here.
Yeah, you here? What's up, bro?
What's up, y'all?
Chilling, man.
What's up, man?
What do you think about these helmets, man? I'm loving them, dude.
Yeah, I love them too, man. When did we start asking for them? It's been a while.
Man, it really has been forever. It's been. I mean, like I remember first starting to talk about this. I want to say like after 2016. Like it's been a while that we've been throwing around, because people put concepts up online, they put their edits, and you see them, and you're like, oh man, a lot of these are really cool. But yeah, man, now it's official. And let me ask you this though, Jordan: did you want these to be official, or are you just down for them being like a once in a year kind of blackout type of situation?
I like the silver. I want multiple helmets, to be honest. I want a silver, a black one. I also saw a blue concept that I like too. So if we can run like mix and match, like and actually have a array of uniforms, I'd like that.
Yeah, and we have a lot of different options too. Like Drew said that we could do a blue helmet. Like we could do this so many different ways, man.
Yeah, I agree with Drew.
Yeah, man. Like a lot of different things that we could do. I mean, hey, at least we got this. I think now the next thing to do is to get them to paint the end zone again. Like now, the past few seasons, it's just said Panthers in blue with the green outline of the turf. Man, we need to get that black end zone.
That OG end zone?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Dude, that was the best end zone, man.
It all depends on what set's going down, though.
Yeah, that's a whole nother bag of worms, man. The Charlotte FC just hosted Chelsea FC, and they put down the grass pitch specifically for Chelsea FC. So, damn, that's pretty damn cool. If you're
not for Shaq.
Yeah, right. Not for Shaq.
I did read an article. I thought I shared it, but I did read an article that the guy that they let go earlier this week was key guy behind the putting turf down, and also had a lot of major input in the Rock Hill disaster. And I just wondered, they sort of,
But Kenneth, can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
That kind of sounds like Tepper's PR people pushing the blame on the people that they just pushed out the door.
That may be.
Yeah, on the ineptitudes of management,
Which, if you're David Tepper, that's just what rich people do. So,
yeah, it's been a crazy discussion around David Tepper. We're gonna try and get into that a little bit later. But I think I got to everyone on the helmets here. I'm loving them, dude, and their color rush too. And correct me if I'm wrong, Tony or Kenneth might know. But the Falcons are wearing their alternate helmets on the same night that we're wearing our alternates, correct?
I think so.
What is that? What is their alternate helmet?
So they basically did a throwback. It's like the red.
Is it the red one?
The red helmet with the black Falcon, and it's the old school Falcon. It's not even their new logo.
Like when they played Denver in the Super Bowl.
I think that with the same Falcon, but
it's probably like 98, right? 99.
Yeah, I don't know if they've ever made a Super Bowl in the 90s.
Yeah,
they played Denver.
Okay.
All right, so
they had money on them to win.
I did want to comment on the Tepper thing and the letting the guy go real quick.
Yeah,
I wonder if that's like just going to be more normal for our organization because of kind of that high intensity CEO pressure cooker, like I'm in billions, the TV show attitude that comes along. And maybe it's not as abnormal. We're just kind of used to that more like family feel that came with Jerry Richardson, where it's like, oh, we're eating breakfast at Denny's before we make our board meeting or something. So I just wonder if that's going to be abnormal, or if that's just like these guys, maybe, for all we know, he may have left for a better job.
Yeah. And I was actually reading online about David Tepper. When you look at him being a hedge fund manager, he didn't become a billionaire building up a business. I mean, he building a business from the ground up and making it successful if we're just being honest, is not something that David Tepper has a lot of experience doing.
Well, how did he become a millionaire?
Well, he bet on the banks to come back after the recession, and
Well,
like he basically bet big on them. Again, I'm not sure.
He was an investor. He was investor for Goldman Sachs. So, like, I mean, he's a stock market guy. He's always been a stock market guy.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So again, it's like I think we're kind of, and I said this last Tuesday. I think David Tepper is learning on the fly, man. Like seriously, I think there's a lot of things that he thought he was going to be able to navigate fairly easily coming into the NFL, being an owner, and it just hasn't been that way.
Well, he was a minority owner. He was never the owner. So to expect him to be like the owner, like Pittsburgh would be.
Yeah. And apparently, he wanted Tomlin fired. Apparently,
that was the.
And like I've seen that written in articles enough to know that it was more than just a rumor. But look, everybody loves the helmets. We all know that. Let's move on. So everybody's been talking about these Madden rankings for the cornerbacks, and we already know that DJ Moore and JC Horn are criminally underrated. We got that. But I wanted to get everyone's opinion on this. Let me go ahead and take this off. Scroll this down a little bit. So they released their top 10 quarterbacks with throwing power. They got Baker Mayfield number 7.
Oh my God.
And they got Aaron Rodgers number 8, dude. I'm like, and dude, they have Malik Willis, who's never played a snap, and Sam Howell.
That was Sam Howell.
Never played a snap.
No, how was Sam Howell there?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. It makes no sense.
It's just throwing power.
I don't care. I've seen him throw. He had no power.
Oh, I know.
No, he does. He has a great deep ball. He's like,
I have absolutely no idea who sits in a room.
There's no way you've seen Sam Howell.
To be very honest with you, based on
top
film,
10.
I would say that Sam Howell probably has a bigger arm than Baker.
I'm not gonna say
I
that.
would say that it's better.
They have the same to me.
It's about the same.
But what's disappointing me is Matt Corral's rating, because I did a video on it. Like Matt Corral's, look, Malik Willis's farthest throw in college, incomplete, was 67 yards. That's also Matt Corral's. Now, if we want to compare zip on the ball, Malik Willis put zip on the ball, but Matt Corral, his shit is crazy. Like it makes no sense how fast the ball gets to him. So Matt Corral's rating should have been throw power rating should have been way higher, but everything else was pretty fair.
I think it was odd how Malik Willis's awareness is only 43 compared to. I mean, it's way low. It's
43.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's 43 compared to Desmond Ritter's awareness is I think 70, and Corral's like 60 something.
And they overrated Desmond Ritter, because Desmond Ritter's farthest throw in college is on par with Kenny Pickett. And Kenny Pickett, we don't know if Kenny Pickett was having a bigger arm. That's 61 yards. Like, what's that?
Kenny Pickett ain't rated but 68 or 69.
And that's crazy.
But dude, you know what I love though? People that are still tagging me on Twitter, being like, "Oh, looky there, Cody. I guess you're wrong about Baker's arm talent." Like, dude, since when did you start looking at Madden numbers as your Bible for whether or not these players are who we think they are? Dude?
I'm sorry.
What are we doing here, man? Go ahead, Nick.
I'm sorry. What's Colin Kaepernick's rating in Madden right now?
Oh my God,
Isn't
it was like
crazy
81 last
inflated
year
for what it is?
It's
I
70,
forgot that Kaepernick
74.
was still in there, bro.
Yes,
He is free agents and he's 74.
Bro,
How would they know?
Yeah, I don't trust Madden numbers.
But I'll be honest with you. What's
That's pretty wild.
What's the wide receiver for Oakland that's in jail for murder?
Henry Ruggs?
Yeah, he's still on the game.
I mean,
He's still in the
CeeDee
game.
Lamb is not even
He's
in the
still
top
in the
20.
game in free agency.
CeeDee Lamb's not even top 20.
No.
Amari Cooper's higher.
But hey, how about this? Look, you can have whatever. You can.
It's suggestive, man.
So hold on. How about this? We'll go to Twan. Like, look, you can think Baker Mayfield is a great quarterback, or you can think he's a terrible quarterback. But does he have a top 10 arm in the NFL? Twan, talk to me.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think these numbers have more to do with them, the ability to push the ball up the field, like in distance. I mean,
yeah,
they got Patrick Mahomes up here. I mean, Patrick can throw a real deep ball, and he has a high percentage, with his receivers. But Patrick Mahomes throws a lot of ugly ass balls, flinging around, and they'll have no speed on it. He just know how to catch his receivers in the right place. But when he got to go up the field with it, like when he had his old wide receiver, I mean, he was accurate and he could throw that thing up the field, man. I think the power is more about going up the field with this list, and Baker can throw that bitch deep.
I mean,
yeah.
Tom Brady.
I remember.
Go ahead, Kevin.
I was going to say
Tom
Baker,
Brady ain't on this list.
I would say Baker, his entire career has had a lower rating passes per attempt than Tom Brady, like yards wise.
Wait, who was that? Who had lower than Tom Brady?
Baker Mayfield. Each year he's been in the NFL has been lower than Tom Brady. Passes per attempt, like yards wise. I think I sent it over the group chat.
Yeah. Let's go to SC base. SC, you there? All right, we're going to Dexter. Dexter, you
No,
think
I'm
Baker
here.
Mayfield? All right, SC is there. You think Baker Mayfield has a top 10 arm?
I mean, he could definitely check it, man. I remember when we played him back in 2018, his rookie season, and he dropped it down to I think that was Jarvis Landry at the end of the first half.
Yeah.
I want to say it was at least a 50-yard touchdown. It might have been a little bit less, but yeah. I mean, I'm amazed by his arm, man. For a guy who wasn't heavily recruited out of college and was a walk-on. I think he has a great arm. Now we just got to work on his decision making. He leads the league in interceptions since 2018. So,
and to his credit, he's not a real big dude either. I think he's like about 5'11", 6 foot.
He's a little over 6 feet.
Yeah, he's like a little over 6 feet, but he's he's powerful. He can chuck the ball downfield. I question his decision making a little bit. But
now, why shouldn't Russell Wilson be on this list? I thought he had a pretty strong arm for a little guy.
And dude, that's another thing. Like, you're gonna leave Russell Wilson off the list in favor of two rookies that have never played
Because
before?
his long ball has declined. He ain't throwing as far as he used to.
I don't know.
That long ball has declined.
But can I not say that about?
He's more accurate, but that long ball ain't what it used to be.
But I remember watching one of those Rams games last year, and the commentators were saying the same thing about Matthew Stafford. That he still has some power, but it's not what it once was.
What about
he's
Jameis?
been playing 13 years now.
What about Jameis Winston?
I don't know why he's not on this list because he can sling it.
He's the ultimate gunslinger.
And see, that's another thing. It's like, I don't know. I think Aaron Rodgers is too low. Like, how could you put Matthew Stafford and Zach
Let me be
Wilson?
honest. A lot of those guys at EA Sports, they're from Silicon Valley. Are they really football fans? I think it's a bunch of nerds.
Oh man, I think a lot of these guys are on teams they root for, and it's all suggestive.
Russell Wilson's throw power is 92.
Okay, he's close.
I think that's fair.
What's Winston?
Hang on.
And so Panther Pickle, he has the website up. Yeah. Any questions you have about what's ranked, Panther Pickle will pull it up. Hey, real quick, I want to welcome my man JD to the show. Friday Free for All Faithful. JD, what's up, brother?
Yo, what's good? What's good? Again, finally got a chance to fucking call in. I fucking went back, so got out of the military, going back to school right now, and motherfuckers got me doing trigonometry, and I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, dude,
I used to love trig, bro.
Damn,
I love
man.
trig.
Math was never my strong suit, man.
It's annoying because in school I would just be like, oh, I don't understand it, so forget it. I ain't gonna try. But as I've gotten older, the moment something challenges me, I'm like, nah, I can't let you just beat me. So I'm taking that mentality to everything. So I'm sitting here struggling with all these problems, but my pride won't let me just walk away from it.
I like that. Hey, that's a good quality. That's a good quality to have, though, man. I mean, and you know what I find? Like, as you get older, dude, when you're in school, you don't give a shit what the teacher's telling you. You'd rather be doing anything else in the world. But then when you get older, then you become interested in history and all these other things that you didn't used to give a damn about. But now it's like, oh, I kind of would like to know what happened, with the Roman Empire or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But yeah, man, let me get you in on this Madden throwing power conversation, JD. Do you think he has a top 10 arm? They got Baker Mayfield ranked number 7.
I forget who. I think it was it Yaya in the comments that said it. Like, you give pretty much any QB in the NFL time in the pocket, they could probably all sling the shit down the downfield. So, like, a lot of people have already said, I don't put any weight into what Madden's rankings or ratings are.
Yeah.
I don't even. Last time I played Madden was back in 2009, 2010.
I played it this year.
I'm playing it right now.
If deep Madden's has a rating for deep accuracy, so just because you have a high throw power, don't mean you're going to accuracy. Your ball's going to get where you want it to go.
That's what I said. I don't think it's built on accuracy. It's just throw power.
That's why Baker Mayfield's number 7, because he's throwing it really good to the other team.
Hey,
I mean, you're not wrong, man.
You ain't lying.
Hey, Cody, I sent you that picture.
Let's hope he's got over that.
Exactly.
Jordan, go ahead, man.
This is messed up, y'all. Deshaun Watson has the best deep ball accuracy at 87.
Really?
What is
Joe
this number?
Burrow is 86, and Kyler Murray is 86.
That's not unbelievable. Look who he was throwing to.
Baker is 85 though. Let me see if I can share this.
Man, I think people take these Madden numbers too serious, bro.
Oh, they do.
Oh, they definitely take Madden numbers.
Yeah. That shit don't mean nothing.
Like, look, we can kind of jump around to this too. Everybody was really mad at DJ Moore's numbers. Kenneth, go ahead and pull up DJ Moore's number for me, if you will. Again, and like this conversation, I feel like we have it every year. Like every year, everybody sleeps on DJ Moore. He gets 1,000 yards, and every year he's still underrated. It's to the point where I don't even care anymore. Not only do I not even play Madden like that anymore, but I have always said about DJ Moore, DJ is not going to get his respect until he actually has a top flight quarterback throwing him the football. So it's like, to me, it's basically like a non-issue almost.
Right.
You got to start winning. Hey, man, look, man, y'all know the Panthers. The NFL hates us, bro. They don't. If we do something great on a 100 scale, on a level, if all I said was 100, they don't like to talk about us. I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, we had a lot of goofy shit going on with our organization over the last 8 years. Besides the quarterback, they don't like us, bro. So the only way to get rid of that shit is winning.
Back in 2015, they were when we were before they lost to the Falcons. They were talking about how the Panthers were the worst undefeated team in the NFL.
Yeah, they didn't even have respect for us that year.
They still think Gilmore and Reddick is still on the team.
Oh yeah,
DJ Moore's at 88 overall.
88 overall.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it's not terrible, but no one is going to give DJ the credit he deserves. And like, Tony brought this up. He brings this up a lot too. He only had 4 touchdowns last year, and I think it was the same thing the year before. So,
but if Terry McLaurin has the same thing, how does Terry McLaurin rated higher than him? He has the same amount of touchdowns and less yardage. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, see that
because he don't play for the Panthers.
Like that's why I don't give too much attention to it, because Madden's always been on some bullshit. Like
but
DJ
Moore's got a better juke rating than Christian McCaffrey.
McLaurin had 5 touchdowns last year.
You said Christian McCaffrey?
Christian McCaffrey's juke rating is a 93, and DJ Moore's juke rating is a 94. But no,
I mean,
Christian's a 93.
I'm not even going to trip on that, because DJ is pretty special after the catch.
But if McCaffrey, if you played Madden and McCaffrey gets hurt, slide DJ Moore into running back. No, it might be.
Hey, so let me go to Drew on this one. Drew, do you think Baker has the top 10 arm talent? And did you think DJ has once again been underrated?
I agree with Twan as far as DJ is concerned. DJ is always going to be underrated until he gets a quarterback.
Yep.
Nobody gives a crap about Carolina. Even when, even when we're good, Carolina is like the little stepchild they want to keep over in the corner. until we make enough noise that they can't ignore us.
I know y'all just heard recently Warren Sapp out there talking shit about the Panthers, bro.
Oh yeah,
this dude is out of control, bro.
What do you say?
He said that.
Low key,
said
I
that
kind of love Warren Sapp. If I'm being real,
I can't stand that motherfucker. All he does is talk.
You
shit.
weren't a fan then, Cody. That's why.
No, dude, listen.
You weren't a fan.
Look, no, Tony talks about this all the time too. Like,
he said the Carolina.
Tony likes what's his name? The guy from the Saints. What's his name? Cam Jordan.
Cam Jordan.
Yeah, and he's like, listen, Cam Jordan kicks our ass all up and down the field. But like, it's kind of hard to not like the guy a little bit. I don't know, but he did take a big time shot. He took a big shot.
The problem is the Panthers, and a lot of this goes back to the original owner who didn't want loud mouths in there until Steve Smith showed up. Steve Smith was the only one who actually would take the opposing team, the opposing players, and hold them up for what they said. You know, for example,
so clearly we need more of that.
Yeah, because I remember times where a corner would just literally run his mouth before a game. After the game, Steve Smith stand up and say, "Where you at?"
I mean, Baker does that. Baker does do that. Yep. So,
that's with his teammates too, though.
Oh, Warren Sapp said that he shitted on the city of Charlotte, and he said the Panthers were not worth $1 anything billion. He said, and they're located in Charlotte. And then he's just a snuff dipping punk ass dude to me.
Well, he does like to get attention because
he talks shit about that
because he can't do TV. So
right, I just remember that face he made when
talented enough or intelligent enough to do TV. So I told him that on Twitter, and he blocked my ass.
Hey man, fuck Warren Sapp.
I still remember his face when Jake Dillon went down the field and scored the game-winning touchdown. Yep. He's like,
"Hey, is Warren Sapp on? Is he on that Booger Sugar, man? He kind of acts like Michael Irvin a little bit. Is he on that Booger Sugar?
Everything, bro.
Oh
He's been on everything.
Warren Sapp done everything you can imagine.
Warren been on every drug, bro.
Everything. I'm on everything. Y'all heard that?
I'm
on everything.
I do love how he hates he got caught with a prostitute.
Hey, so by the way, I put this up on screen. Baker Mayfield and DJ Moore, Jeremy Chin, a few others. They were at the Charlotte. Yeah, they were at the Charlotte FC game. Baker's already, making himself known to the fans. He's wearing the
Where's Sam Darnold at in this? Like, Sam don't ever show up in any of these events. Like, he's just giving up.
And we're glad he don't show up.
He's just giving up, bro.
When he does show up, he's never wearing Panther collars ever.
Hey, can I tell y'all the real reason? Can I tell y'all the real reason why Sam
Darnold don't
want
people to throw shit at him?
Because he knows, and I'm not even joking. He knows he's gonna get booed. He ain't gonna put himself through that shit.
Well,
bro, why have you got so many Chelsea fans?
You don't want to get booed, then play better.
That's not gonna happen.
Hold on, Charlotte.
You're right, because he ain't got that amount.
He ain't got no skills to back it up.
Nope.
Hold on, Charlotte beat Chelsea?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
There's no, but I don't even know. Dexter, do you know who won between Charlotte FC and Chelsea?
I'm not a Chelsea fan. They're in London, man. We stay away from them.
Hey, well, I'm just saying, I can't imagine that Charlotte FC actually won.
I don't even fuck with World Cup. I don't even fuck with soccer until World Cup.
We've got you in the group stages, so.
The one thing I do like is Ike Ekanu's Madden rating was 76. That's really good.
Is that? What is that comparatively? I kind of feel like it's going to be way.
No, that's good for a rookie.
That's
good.
right now.
Cody, did you see on Twitter the other day they posted? I forgot it. Aquanu when he was at State, and he dropped back in the pass coverage, and some dude tried to come off the wing, and they just
yeah. I can pull that up.
It was effortless.
You said Kim was in coverage?
No, he was playing guard. And,
he was a pin playing guard.
Yeah,
I saw that play.
This blizzard came in from the second level.
He might have concussed the dude on just pushing his ass in the dirt.
On that note, because it's been lost because of all this talk about who's going to be the starting QB. I still think it would be best to start Icky at left guard and Christensen at left tackle. Icky's solid.
I'm with you, bro.
I've been saying that from the beginning.
Cody said it before. Can you imagine Icky pulling to, like, it's a run play and he's pulling to the left?
Here it is right here. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he points at him, right?
Man, if you don't get this shit.
And then points up. No, yeah. Watch. Check the wild point.
You know what that reminds me of,
Yo, look at his dumb ass. I love that shit.
Bro, we got a dog on our team.
I'm sorry. I would rather have Icky at tackle.
You know what that reminds me of right there? When he points at him?
Look, there's no wrong answer to this.
Look at the point, Cody.
Yeah, let me say this though. When you get into just say goal line, short yardage, that you only need a few inches, it would be stupid not to put Icky on the inside.
Hey, Twan, you know what that reminds me of?
Well, if you you need is an inch, you put that man in there. Say Baker line up behind him.
Dunked on that dude.
Yeah.
Shaq dunked on that dude.
So let me reel it in here. Like, one of the things I was saying, and one of the reasons I wanted it to happen, is because I feel like if we're a run-first football field, or football team rather, that you want to run behind a pulling left guard, man. Like, this guy moving up, dude, he's unstoppable. And again, it's not like a Kim McQuan who can't play left tackle. I think he can play no matter what position. I think he'd be an all-pro. You know what I'm saying? But like, I just don't think it's that much of a bad idea. Go ahead, Tor.
They're gonna because I know Cody. At least Cody feels the same way. Man, if they gave Cam a whole off season and Equano on that line and him pulling, and you got Christian McCaffrey in the background, I just think it would have been special, man.
Yep. I should have, could have, would have, man.
You can make that happen on Madden.
I just think it would have been special.
How about that handle what we got?
Because you think about if you put Icky at left guard and you put Christensen at left tackle,
man.
Even if we assume that, I don't think it's too far off to say that Icky can play left tackle, like the dude, he's a left tackle.
Oh, yeah.
So you put him at left guard, you put Christensen at left tackle. Best case scenario is Christensen plays like above average to above average, right? So going to next season, like, we're going to kick Icky to left tackle, and whoever else will be the left guard. Christensen now becomes a very valuable trade asset if you decide to trade him, because he's got film out there showing, hey, he's a very good left tackle. So we either keep him as a backup, who just in case Icky goes down, hey, Christensen, go back out there, you know you got it. Or going to the offseason, there are teams every year that need left tackles. And we have two on the team that play left tackle very well. So,
or in 2 years, Taylor Moton might not be as good. Put Brady Christensen on the right tackle.
That was another thing that was brought to my attention. People were talking about how low Taylor Moton was ranked last year from a tackle perspective, and it's like, dude, our whole offensive line is trash. If you're the one good player on a trash offensive line, your numbers are not going to be good, man. It's like you're trying to defend every aspect of this defender's coming at you, and there's just nothing you can do, man.
Well, when is his contract up? Like 2 years?
He just signed that thing.
2 or 3 years?
And by the way, Nick, why don't you tell them what you just put in the private chat about who won?
So I just looked up the news article for the Charlotte FC game. And
what's up, Nick? I didn't even see you in here, bro.
What's up, Vaughn? We beat Chelsea 1-1, and then in the final shootout, Chelsea scored 3 of their 5, and then we scored all 5 of ours. So we won.
All right, there we go, Dexter.
Oh, I support soccer. Chelsea. Wait for the World Cup.
Soccer.
So what you telling me is, the soccer team, they don't drive automatic. They got the clutch in there.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh God, yeah. They don't have
That's
Sam
right.
Darnold kicking that ball. That's for sure.
Another I read an article a while back. They were talking about how the offense's performance affects the defense, which everyone's aware of. Could you imagine if how much better? Because I was looking at Burns' sack numbers and shit. You imagine how many more sacks that man can get if this team we feel this year is able to put up.
JD, I argue with people all last year. Nobody wanted to fucking hear it, but they are like the shit didn't exist. But then again, I've argued with a lot of people that don't know football.
That's true.
Like,
You did.
can you imagine our defense if they got a breather?
That number 2 rating is probably
everybody
right.
wants to shit on the defense and say, "Well, that number 2 ranking is not real." It just might be, but they need to breathe too.
That's my hope. Cause I've been contemplating this shit like last couple of weeks. If the offense is able to put up points, and we have something of a lead, a 1-score, 2-score lead, and it's going into late third, early fourth quarter, and the opposing team knows, hey, we can't run the ball. Even if the Panthers can't defend and run that well, we can't run the ball as much as we would like to because we're down. You put the defense in a position now where the front four can pass rush, and the strength of the defense is in the secondary. So if the secondary is able to stay on the receivers, they're able to blanket the receivers for just a tick longer. All of those almost there. He was a half a second late. Those are going to turn into sacks, or they're going to turn into turnovers for the secondary because QB's being disrupted as he's trying to throw.
That's a good point.
Having a decent offense is going to make having a decent offense is going to make the defense better. So that number 2 rank might not have been a fluke.
Can somebody look up for later in the show or whatever and see how many points we scored in the third quarter all year last year?
It was like, it was 7, and I think it was a defensive touchdown.
CMC's rankings in Madden is 96, by the way.
That's
to those
bullshit.
in chat asking.
I mean, if he's healthy, he's 96.
It's still subjective. I mean, we got to go back 3 days, so they're giving him a 96 from 3 years ago.
I mean, if he's healthy. I mean, last year when he played, he looked great.
Well, wasn't 3 years ago he was a 99, wasn't he?
Yeah.
They got to factor injuries into that score.
I played Madden 20, by the way, so I know he's a 99 in that game.
Believe me, I play Madden right now. He gets injured a lot.
He does. He got injured back then too.
He used to be the number 1 guy everybody got for their fantasy team.
All these players, whether you're quarterbacks or
whatever,
almost all of them are based around the system they're playing.
That is a mistake now.
Yes.
Hey, hang on real quick, y'all. Let me just send out a message to everyone in the chat room, because I feel like every time I look over to that thing, there's some name calling and people just being dicks. Look, man, y'all can say whatever you want in this chat about football. Quit calling people names. Quit trying to start fights. Quit acting like fucking children on the internet. We got too much of that shit in this world. You want to talk football, talk some fucking football. That's what we're here to do. If you keep on assaulting people, I'm going to put your ass in timeout, and I won't even hesitate to block your ass. So that's the only warning I'm about to give out to literally everyone. So
Big D.
Now that is said and done.
People can't stand to see civil people have a good time, bro. They got to figure out a way to fuck it up.
Y'all should know me by now. I don't stifle no one's opinion. You can believe whatever you want about the Panthers, Baker, whatever the hell. Clemson. But just don't come in here and disrespect him. Even Clemson. All Kevin does is talk shit about Clemson. And no, I'm going to call you Kevin when you talk shit about Clemson.
Hey, and to be fair, Cody, you throw it right back at him.
Call me Kevin.
Throw yourself.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Hey, but you know what? I don't dish it out if I can't take it. You know what I mean?
That's true.
But hey, man, so again, I'll probably have to – I got more and more people wanting to come in, so I'll probably have to filter.
Hey, Cody, Cody, I can step out and come back.
Yeah, man, come back in just a little while, and I'll bring you right back in, Twan.
All right, guys, I'll be right back.
I appreciate you. Yep. All right, let me go ahead and welcome my man Y Big Jordan back. Y Big, what's up?
What's up, bro?
What's going on? And then listen, man, you know this dude. You love this dude. He brings the heat. He brings the passion, and I like that shit. G-Baby, talk to him.
we knew it, G-Baby.
What's good with you boys, man?
Chilling, dog. Chilling, big dog. What's up?
Got the 2-2 drip on.
I feel good, man. I feel fucking great.
Why?
That's what's up. I know why.
Hey, don't worry about why. Just know I feel good.
I've been watching your ass the whole time. I know exactly why you feeling good, bro.
Hey, where the fuck did Twan go, bro? Is Twan in here?
Hey, man, he jumped out to make some room for you, bro.
Hey, I got to give a shout out to a few motherfuckers in here, bro. I had a real ass conversation the last time I was on this bitch. I want to give a shout out to my brothers, man. I want to give a shout out to Nick, Mr. Pickle. We got Drew. I want to give a shout out to that motherfucker Twan. Y'all my motherfucking brothers, man. I had a real ass conversation. We stayed on late night the last time we was on this bitch. And that's some real shit. That was some real genuine man shit, man. Yeah. And I got to get on here, man, because I got to apologize to my boy Drew, man. Hey, Panther Nation, I fucked up, bro. I called Drew out on some bullshit the last time I was on here, man. I said he was a Cam fan, and me and my brother, man, we got that shit straightened out, man. And I apologize, you, because you were a real one, G, and that was on me, man. I was drinking last time. And speaking of drinking, Twan, if you can hear this, man, you had me drunk as fuck, bro. Hey, it was Twan's fucking birthday last fucking Friday, bro. I didn't know, and I told this motherfucker I was gonna take 2 shots of Penny for him, and I was drunk off my fucking ass for you, Twan. So happy motherfucking belated birthday, motherfucker.
Hey, man, shout out, man. Hey, that's big of you, G.
Yeah,
that's big
I
of you,
appreciate
man.
that, G, baby.
Yeah,
for sure, man. That was on me, G. My bad, G.
No, it's all good, man. Hey, that's what the free for all.
I missed all that.
For, man.
Party.
Bust down.
Let me throw a bit of news out there for those who are planning to get Madden 23 when it comes out in a week or so, or a couple weeks. Just in case you don't know it, Baker Mayfield is not on the Panthers yet. That will have to take place when they do the first roster update. But, if it matters to you, it may not matter to you.
He'll be there. He'll be there when it comes out.
Yeah, when they do the update, he will be. Yeah.
Well, it'd be interesting to compare the two.
Yeah.
All right, so look, I'm going to bounce around to each and every one of you. I got a question. I want to know who your breakout Panther player for 2022 is. Who is going to make a name for themselves this year that maybe we're not even suspecting, or maybe it's someone that we are suspecting, but who's going to be the one to just break out and make a name? Of course, man. Go ahead.
Ian Thomas.
Wow.
Oh, I like that. All right, go on.
He loves the tight end, and he loves throwing to the one that nobody likes.
All right. So he likes throwing to the lesser tight end. So
he never threw Njoku. He always threw to the other one that nobody knew.
So what you're saying is Ian Thomas is a Baker Mayfield type of tight end.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. I like that. That sounds like good sound reasoning. Nick, what say you, man?
Brady Christensen.
I like that.
Oh, I like that too, man.
There's a lot of conversation around him, man, and there wouldn't be this much conversation around him if he wasn't performing well. So
I like that. I like that a lot. I think this is our offensive line for the next 5 years.
Yeah. So let me ask you then, where on the offensive line is it going to break out at?
Left tackle.
Oh shit!
Nice.
I like it.
Left tackle.
I like it, man. And I feel like I'm slowly starting to convert people to my cult of Kim corner at left guard, but you said tackle though, so I don't know, man. I just think that people.
Cody, man, you got to convince Matt Rule of that. That's who you got to convince.
But he don't listen to me.
Got to drive down to Charlotte and tell him you'll give him a ride, but he got to listen to you. So.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think he's gonna listen to me. I don't think I make enough money for him to respect my opinion. But Kenneth, let's go to you, man.
Okay, I'm gonna switch sides. I'm gonna throw C.J. Henderson.
Oh, okay.
I because number one, Matt Rule wanted to draft him instead of Derek Brown. But CJ learned a lot off Gilmore while he was here, and he's learning off Jackson on how to be a pro, stuff he didn't know in Jacksonville. Like when you go to the film room, what you're actually supposed to watch. How to go out every day and be a pro. I've read a lot about C.J. Henderson. It was I did a coin flip, y'all, between him or Nixon, and I really did. That's just who got the heads up.
I wanted to say YGM, but I'm gonna say Nixon.
Yeah, that was like I said. I got a coin over, and I literally flipped a coin to pick the two.
I think Nixon's gonna have.
In case y'all want to know, y'all see who I put? No, I tried to do it. Look, y'all see who I put on the thumbnail, right? Yeah. That big number 54 to my left.
No.
Yeah, that's Davion Nixon, bro. That's my pick too.
I think Nixon and Brown are gonna be able to recreate what we had with Star and 2K.
Nixon's a defensive tackle, right?
These numbers are going to screw me up because it was hard for me to keep up last year with these single digits on offense and defense. Now you're going to put a 54 on the line. I'm going to think, what's Shaq Thompson doing lined up at defensive tackle?
He looks skinny right now.
It's going to mess me up.
Nixon like fat, like really big and fat.
He's always been like a solid dude. Yeah. Like even back in college, he's like a solid dude.
I always thought he was like a big ass fucking.
I think he's like 6'3", 240, something like that.
He was one of those guys. I think he dealt with some injuries too. Everyone said that he was a weight room warrior. For those of you who don't know, the Iowa football program, they're like renowned for their strength and conditioning. Like Tristan Wirfs went there. Davion Nixon is another one. Apparently, just has freak show strength, man. That's my pick, Davion Nixon. I think if he breaks out, he changes our team completely, man. Having him next to Derek Brown, like JD was saying, that's like K1 Short and Star the Tulare going Super Saiyan. You know what I mean? Like that's some next level type of shit. If he can live up to that.
Nixon won't play. We went out and got Leonidas. Nixon won't see the field, bro.
Yeah, he'll see the field. They're gonna rotate him, G.
Yeah, they rotate.
They always
a lot,
rotate the D line. He might not be a starter.
Yeah,
but all those guys are gonna get some kind of snaps this season.
Yeah, which helps. That way they don't stay tired all the time.
Hey man, real quick, let me welcome my man Alex to the show. Alex, what's good, bro?
Hey, what's good, fellas? Happy Friday, to all you guys.
Mm-hmm. Happy Friday. What's up, Alex? Happy Friday. So, hey man, I'm gonna come right back to you. I'm gonna keep on bouncing around here, getting more opinions on who's gonna be the breakout player. Who am I not going to? Dexter. Who's going to be the breakout player for the Panthers in 2022?
So you might say that it could be expected, but now that he's got his contract, I'm hoping that Dante Jackson, if he gets a breather with the offense now, just giving the defense something to play for, I think he could be something special now. Now that he's always been good, but I think he needs to just be level-headed, and hopefully his contract might give him that now.
Yeah,
I like that too.
So
yeah, and dude, there's so many good picks, right? Like there's so many young dudes that we could.
I got another one.
Okay, go ahead.
Xavier Woods.
I don't know about that one.
I think he's going to help so much. You don't even realize.
I know a lot of people really like him.
They were saying bringing in Woods is going to help out Chin a hell of a lot because Chin won't have to worry about communicating so often.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Like, Woods is a veteran; he knows how to do that, so that'll allow Chin to play more freely. Which that's got to be opposing offenses nightmares. Like, bro, there's a lot of dogs in that defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Wait, time out. Hey, who are the dogs, G?
Jeremy Chin,
JC
Burns,
JC Horn.
Shaq.
So I know JC's been hurt, but dog, G baby, I'm telling you, JC Horn, he's gonna show you this year, bro. JC's a real one. That's a shutdown corner, bro.
And he got the black number. He got both of them out there, 8 and 24.
I'm expecting Smith to come out here. We traded up for him. I want to see what he can do.
Shy Smith?
No, Smith, the linebacker for Penn State.
Oh, Brandon Smith. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we'll probably never see.
I don't know. I don't know if you got.
No,
I don't know if you guys said Tommy Tremble. I like Tommy Tremble.
I said again, Tommy.
I think the tight ends are going to take a step forward, having a QB that actually likes to he likes to get the ball to the tight ends.
And Ben McAdoo likes it too.
Yeah, that's something we haven't been like. I've been defending Ian online a lot, like explaining that to people that his rookie year he had Cam. Cam helped Olsen get to be the first tight end with a 3-peat over 1,000 yards. Cam gets injured. He's playing with Allen. He's playing with Teddy Bridgewater in an offensive system that doesn't look to incorporate the tight end. He has Sam Darnold.
It's horrible.
That's a good point.
The offensive
bringing in an OC and a QB that likes to get the ball to the tight end. I mean, even when you go back and look at Ian's his draft analysis, like he was a better route runner, pass catcher than he was blocker. He's improved as a blocker. And then you have Tommy who excelled at blocking, and they said he needed to improve as a route runner. So it could be a beautiful marriage with everything coming together if it works out the way it should.
Yeah. And like Kevin mentioned, Baker likes throwing the tight ends. So like there's no reason why Ian Thomas and Tommy Tremble shouldn't both have a big year this year. And they were both at the tight end U with that Greg Olsen and Kelsey and Kittle that they put on. So hopefully they picked up some tips of the trade, man, because doing everything. A modern NFL offense utilizes the tight end heavily on the offensive line and running routes. Like, yeah, you have to, man. Even thinking back to Cam Newton's rookie year when they were running 2 tight end sets with Jeremy Shockey, dude. Like that was. I don't know why we didn't do more of that.
Do you think in training camp he could do some routes with McCaffrey in the slot, or do you think that idea is fully gone now?
No, I think that they are going to try and use some of Christian like that, and they already kind of do. Like they want to get him out in space, but I think Christian he's the highest paid running back in the NFL. I think they have every intention to use him as a running back. I just think that they're going to try and lighten the load with Deontay Foreman.
I'd like to see
I don't know.
I like to shout out Chuba is going to be lighting that load.
I'd like to shout out Off Grid in the chat who made a real good comment. He wants to keep an eye on the free agent linebacker Mobley because he played real good in minicamp. I agree to that.
Okay.
One of these free agent linebackers is going to come back and stick on this roster.
I mean,
and so let me go to Drew and then Jordan. Drew, you have a breakout player of this year, someone that you just feel like, man, they need to have a big year this year. You feel it in your bones that this player is going to have a big time year this year.
Oh man, well, Nick and Panther Pickle took my top 2, so I'm gonna have to go.
We can have somebody obvious. Go with whatever your heart says, man.
I'm gonna go with somebody obvious, and that's the returning J.C. Horn.
Hey, I like that. I'm not mad at that at all, man. Go ahead, tell me more.
Hey, JC, come on, man. We saw with JC, he was just scratching the surface last year. I mean, he was shutting people down, and I mean the numbers prove it. JC coming back healthy, ready to go, and he been chomping at the bit to get out there on the field. As long as his foot holds up, sky's the limit for this kid.
Yeah, and like I was saying before the start of the year last year, I think he could already be one of the best players on our team, man. Like that dude is so good. And also, okay, I know it's a stereotype, but you know they say the corners and the wide receivers, they got that diva personality. Bro, J.C. Horn don't really even talk shit like that. He's all about business, man. He's just going to shut you down and shut you up.
He was actually fighting at training camp last year. At a joint practice with the Ravens. So he got some dog in him.
Yeah, he definitely got some dog in him. So Jordan, let me get you in on this, bro. Who's going? Did I get your opinion yet on who the breakout player is going to be?
But you already know who my guy is.
Matt Corral.
Yeah, but I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna go with JC Horn.
I like that though. I like that. All right, go ahead.
And also, when you talked about, I want to get on what you said about the Kim Kwanu. And at first, I was like, really, like, I wanted to play left tackle because I want to be the left tackle of the future. But I saw what, if y'all didn't know, like, Detroit played Panay Sula left tackle out off rip. He was getting his ass whooped. So they moved him to the other side like they did Jordan Gross. So if I was watching some Myles Garrett tape, and that dude is crazy. Like he deserves the 99 overall rating. So I don't know if it's smart to put Kim at left tackle like at the beginning of the year. So I'm kind of like leaning to what you guys were saying. But my breakout candidate is Matt Corral and J.C. Horn. It's always gonna be Matt Corral for me. That's my guy.
You think Matt Corral is actually gonna get a chance to like see some legit playing time this year?
I mean, you have the two leaders in interceptions in 2018, and they playing against the Saints secondary and the Bucs secondary. I think Matt Corral played after the bye. That's why I got him playing, and I got him earning his spot after the bye.
Yeah, I like that, man. Like I'm so hopeful for Matt Corral.
I'm sold on that, bro.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Hey, Jordan, you ain't gotta explain shit to me. I'm on your team, bro.
It's
like
me
Matt
and
Corral.
you, bro.
Dude, me and you against the
only
world,
one,
dude.
bro.
I'm on team Glock 9, bro. Like that's my dog.
I'll be trying to have your back
I
in the
think
chat,
his
bro.
arm talent is elite. I think he's mobile.
Can we just talk about Matt Corral for a second? Like the dude has
No,
quick feet.
we can't talk about
Yes, we
Pee-wee, bro.
can. You
Y'all make me fucking sick, bro.
Cody, tell me
Y'all make
about
me
Bryce Young.
sick.
Bro,
Y'all
why are we
make me
not
fucking
allowed
sick,
to
man.
be excited
Bryce
about
Young.
the guy that
bro.
we drafted, bro?
He's
No.
not playing
Why
this year. He ain't playing
That
this
was
year.
a mistake,
Yes,
bro.
he is. No,
That was a
no,
fucking mistake, bro.
Somebody say
Not
they
a
play for
mistake, man. Go
when
ahead,
Matt Corral
Jordan.
started.
Why do you think he's the man? Go ahead.
Well, first of all, Bryce Young has a quick release. Matt Corral's release is quicker. Bryce Young doesn't even have like a good arm. Matt Corral's arm is crazy. I think Bryce Young is quicker, and I think he has a higher floor. But Matt Corral's ceiling is way higher than not way higher, but he is higher than Bryce Young. So I'm not.
What
The only
the fuck are
quarterback
you
I'm
talking
taking.
about, bro?
The only
I said
what?
that same shit.
I'm not letting you do this to Bryce Young. What
Cody?
the fuck are you talking about, G?
Bro, I think, dude, what?
No,
Let him
hell nah,
finish.
bro.
Let
They
him
got
finish.
the same, but they got the same body, man.
Nah,
Like,
bro.
Matt Corral's taller and bigger though, a little bit. But Matt Corral has way stronger arm, quicker release. Arm talent, I think it's the
Stop
same.
calling him Matt Corral. That's Pee-wee, bro.
nah, that's a
Who's
golden
Pee-wee?
arm, bro.
That's Pee-wee, bro.
Nah, that's a
DJ, you
spirit
talking
gun.
crazy.
That's
That's
Hey,
your
call
quarterback
him by his
for the
name.
future.
I call him Matt Corral.
Y'all make me fucking sick, bro.
The
Why,
argument could be
I
made.
don't understand why you have this disdain toward Matt.
He want Bryce
Like
Young.
he ain't
Bro,
done nothing, bro.
if Matt Corral, you're Matt Corral, right? If he was so nice, we wouldn't have made all these fuck-ass moves, bro. They've seen him, bro. He ain't jack shit, G. It was a mistake.
It definitely
If
wasn't
we're
a
gonna
mistake.
trade up for fucking Matt Corral, we should have fucking traded up for fucking Dean.
If we,
A linebacker from a fucking championship fucking defense in Georgia, bro. That's what we should have done.
Nakobe Dean is nice, but I'm never gonna hate on the Matt Corral.
He'll make a
Never
hell of a
in your
more
life
of an
gonna give me a
impact than
hate on Matt
fucking Matt
Corral.
Corral.
Ever in your
Matt
life.
Corral's not gonna see the field, bro.
That's true.
If he
We're
doesn't see
gonna
the
see
field, it's gonna be because
Bro,
the coaches won't let
y'all
him.
about to get your heart broken this year, man.
Come training
Two
camp when
wins,
he's joint
bro.
practices. I got Matt Corral looking way better than Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield. It's gonna
Then
get
why
ugly
did
during training
why
camp.
did we go get Baker, G?
He's a conditional
They wanna
5th round
sit-
pick in
hold on,
2024.
But G, what I'm saying,
Hold on, Cody. Nah, bro, because I'm the type of player. We should have just
hold on, bro. Hold on, bro.
Respect the host. Respect the
let me
host.
get that. Bro, look, let me get that. What I'm saying is, Matt Corral. It's the same thing with Trey Lance. Yeah, one's a 1st round pick, one's a 3rd round pick, but none of those coaches have any intention on playing either of those quarterbacks their rookie season. Even if they would have been capable of being successful, the coaching staff was never going to let that happen. Nick wanted to say something. I wanted to let Nick get in on this. Go ahead,
Jordan
Nick.
Love ain't playing either.
Straight up, dude. Yeah, we got Matt Corral in the draft. Okay. But the whole Baker Mayfield thing, that is the same thing that we did last year with Stephon Gilmore. We had just gotten CJ Henderson, and then shortly after we got Stephon Gilmore.
Great point.
So it's like this team is in win now mode. And while Baker right now is probably better than Matt Corral, okay, who knows what's going to happen in the future with Baker or Matt Corral.
We would have never went and got Baker Mayfield if we wouldn't be playing the fucking Browns week 1, man. It's always the fucking narrative with these bitch-ass motherfuckers, bro. It's always a movie, bro. They're always trying to tell them, dog. It's some bullshit, bro.
If you were the head coach, G baby, what would you want? What would you want, G baby?
We should have just fucking signed Cam Newton, bro. That's what we should have done.
Yep.
I like it.
I love that.
Like, what the fuck, bro? Like how? Like the disrespect on Cam Newton the NFL has, bro, is you go and sign Josh Rosen over Cam Newton to Cleveland.
Cam Newton was never involved in that. That was all media overhyped. Cam Newton was never involved in.
Kenneth,
okay, that's the case, bro. Why did they even bring Cam back to Carolina last year, bro? These guys are some fucking clowns, man.
I don't know if y'all saw this or not. Did y'all see Cam's LinkedIn program? His LinkedIn profile that he updated on his I think he put it on his Instagram or whatever. But yeah, he's like updating his LinkedIn, which if y'all don't know, that's like for business, like for people to find applications for shit. Bro, I don't know, man.
He's getting ready for his interview with the Browns.
Dude. But so I will say I halfway agree with G that it feels like the whole spectacle of playing the Browns. Like I think that probably did factor in a little bit to it. Plus, the ratings are going to be higher for that game. But listen, I also agree with the other part, and then I'm going to let Jordan go on this if Jordan's still here. I basically think that Matt Corral, they just did not want to start him. Them not playing him this year has nothing to do with him not being able to do it, and everything to do with them wanting to give him time to actually learn how to play an NFL offense. Now,
Cody, he's a 3rd-round draft pick, bro, and you traded up for him, bro.
Tom Brady was a 6th-round pick.
Bro, I don't want to hear that shit, bro.
Russell
Dak Prescott was a 4th-round pick.
You hear it or not, it's still the truth, dude.
Kirk
Cousins, let's just believe it.
What's his name? Dak Prescott.
Jordan Love was a 1st-round pick.
Like just because you don't go in the 1st round, it doesn't mean that you're doomed to be a failure. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what round was Kirk Cousins drafted in?
He was 2nd,
4th round.
No, he was 4th or 5th.
Yeah, 4th round. He was drafted the same year they drafted RG3.
Here's the thing with that, man. Okay, Kirk Cousins is arguably one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the NFL right now. I will shit on Kirk Cousins all day long, but the dude's accurate. You at least have to give him that.
True.
4th round.
Yeah.
It was in the 4th round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Jordan had something he wanted to say. I didn't even see you in the back there, Jordan. My bad.
I accidentally clicked out.
You go ahead, man.
Honestly, I forgot what we were talking about.
We were talking about Corral and Baker and.
I don't think. Here's why I think they actually went out and got Baker Mayfield, because they saw in minicamp some of the same traits that they saw last year in season. Sam Darnold is not it. They had a choice at that time.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
To call and get another free agent in here, because it was just going to have to happen. Because they were scared to start Matt Corral, and the only guy on that roster other than that was PJ Walker. So they basically have to figure, for whatever reason, they didn't sign Cam. I'm not going to speculate why, because it could be the fact that Cam don't want to come play for Matt Rule. If I was Cam Newton, I wouldn't come play for Matt Rule. So I believe the screaming for Cam is great. It shows a passion for a guy. But if you put yourself in Cam's shoes, I wouldn't come up here and play for Matt Rule. They screwed him once. Why'd you come back there and bend over?
I think because Baker would take less money.
Exactly. Baker took less money. And they actually talked to Baker on the phone. He took less money. And all Baker's to get that other $3.5 million is all based on how much Baker plays.
Oh, and Cody, I remember what I was going to say. Like,
yeah,
y'all know I'm not no Baker fan, but I feel like our fans are like putting too big of an expectation on him. I mean, because he's coming in July. He doesn't know the playbook. He has no chemistry with the receivers. He's going to come into a situation where Ben McAdoo said he was the 6th best quarterback in the draft class. Robbie Anderson doesn't want him on the team. I don't care what he said. He doesn't want him on the team. He got to go through all this stuff, learn a playbook in like a month and a half, beat out Sam Darnold, and then y'all saying that he has to play the Cleveland Browns week 1. They have 4 years of practice tape on Baker Mayfield, and he's learning that offense in a month. He gonna go out there and play against them, and they got a issue with him. I don't see us winning that game if he go out there and play. And I don't see us.
And they have a really, really underrated defensive backfield, man. Like they got some dogs back there, and they know Baker's tendencies. That's a great point, man. You're talking about a defense that, I mean, they know Baker. They know his ins and outs. So, I mean,
I want to speak about that too, Cody. Like, these guys were willing to trade him to the Panthers knowing we played them week 1, bro. They didn't give a fuck. They know him, bro.
I'm sorry. I don't think that a one week game has any bearings on whether they traded. I just don't. I would think people will. What are you going? What they didn't trade anybody for week 2, did they?
Yeah,
did they trade anybody for week 2? How about week 3? Maybe week 4. Maybe
they didn't do it just for one game. But
we traded Sam Darnold knowing that we played the Jets week 1 last year, bro.
No, we traded for Sam Darnold because Matt Rule's an idiot. That's why we traded for Sam Darnold.
You know what? All of these things are true. I literally think all of these things are true. I think Matt Rule has a terrible judgment in quarterbacks. And I think when you look at ratings, they like the story of the Panthers reclamation quarterback going against their old team. And
but what me and G-Baby are saying is that the Browns are basically saying we think that we can beat you with Baker Mayfield with Jacoby Brissett as our starting quarterback and Josh Rosen as the backup. Like, they have no respect.
That's because they know we can't stop the run, G. Bro, fellas, I'm more worried about this fucking defense than I am the offense. First of all, I feel like Jeremy Tent should be a linebacker. If he was a linebacker, I feel like he could be better than Thomas fucking Davis, man. We have enough DBs so where we can switch people around that fucking DB room, bro. We don't have no fucking linebackers, and it scares the shit out of me. We don't have no fucking hog mollies. Everyone on the edge is fucking lighting the ass. Brian Burns, you better fucking show up, bro. Because if not, we ain't fucking giving you no fucking money, bro. Because I'm getting sick of you, G.
I wouldn't say that to his face.
Yeah, especially when he's
neither would G, baby. But maybe he would say it once.
Hey, let me. Hey, hold on. Let me welcome my man Locks to the show. Locks, what up? Locks, you there, bro? Hey, Locks, mute your stuff and come back in, bro. We can't hear you or nothing.
If I may.
go ahead, JG.
I wanted to speak on that whole Corral starting thing because I've been on the Corral bandwagon since we picked them up. So contemplated this shit for a couple of days, and I stated it before. I was annoyed when they traded for Baker because that pushed the likelihood that Corral was going to get playing time this year. It pushed it back. But I agree with Y Big Jordan and Cody. For one, I believe that Corral has that potential to be a franchise guy. You look at the throws he made in college, the release, the arm strength, all of that. The coaches themselves has said that it's not a matter of his mechanics or how he throws. It's about him learning the checks and the playbooks and how to change the O-line, the blocking protections and things of that nature. Thinking about all of this, and I come to the realization that it won't matter how well Baker plays, because I'm assuming Baker's going to be the starter.
Okay.
On the caveat of if Matt Corral goes out there and he makes it undeniable, whether that be this year or over the course of this year, because they're going to continue to practice, they're going to continue to get in the playbook and everything. At some point in time, Corral's going to get his opportunity, and if he's that dude that we believe he is, nothing's going to be able to stop him. He's going to get the keys to the car, and he ain't giving it back. So in my opinion, it's just a matter of time. So as things stand, I whoever's the best QB during training camp, going into the week 1 matchup, I'm assuming it's going to be Baker because he has more experience in the NFL and he's a better QB than Sam. As if he slips up, the only thing stopping Corral from getting time this year would be the fact that Sam's still on the roster. Sam and likely Baker might not be on the roster depending on how the season goes. So I'm all in that the camp of Corral got it, man. Like Cody was the first one I heard say it, and I agree with him. If you put Corral on the Alabama team and swap him out with Bryce Young,
can I speak after that?
That offense ain't gonna look any bit. It ain't gonna look any worse, or it's gonna be damn near identical. So
can I say this, bro? If Corral was on the Alabama team, he would not be. We would have probably to pick him at 6. If Corral didn't get injured last year, we wouldn't have been able to pick him. If Corral had went to the Senior Bowl or went to the combine, we would not have been able to pick him, bro. I feel like we got lucky to get him in the 3rd round.
And part of the reason, and G, I see you shaking your head, but this is true. Part of the reason why he even fell so far was because he got injured in the last game that he played. Like literally the very last game that he played, he wasn't able to do the combine. Like Jordan said, he wasn't able to do the Senior Bowl. Like all of those things that helped elevate other players like Justin Herbert, Josh Allen, and Malik Willis, he wasn't able to do any of that. And for most of that year last year, he was the Heisman front runner.
Yep.
Like they fell off at a certain point, but Matt Corral has some real talent, man. And again, I know everybody's already jumping on the Bryce Young train. To me, he's another Tua Tagovailoa. Like that's just my opinion, man. I don't see a lot of special traits.
I saw
about Bryce Young. He's very good from the pocket. He's damn good from the pocket. I'm not going to take that away from him. Yeah. But he's not very big. He's not very strong. He's not very fast. And at least Matt Corral is fast, and he's willing to run you over, even though he's not built quite like that. But the dude's willing to put his body on the line, and I just don't see that from someone like Bryce Young. I don't think he's capable of that. But that's just me.
It's not even just Bryce Young, bro. There's, C.J. Stroud. He's what, 6'2", 6'3", bro. There's Anthony Richardson, bro. There's Spencer Rattler, bro. There's Come on, bro. Don't talk to me, bro. You so fucking biased against Alabama, bro. I understand it's that rivalry and shit, but come on, G. Like, I watch college more than NFL, bro. Like, I know my shit, G.
Hey, G, baby, who's your guy? Who's the quarterback you like?
Honestly, if we can't get Bryce Young, I'm not going to trip because I feel like Bryce Young and C.J. Stroud are both generational type fucking talents that I feel like can be Hall of Famers at the next level, bro. That's just me.
Yeah, I respect your opinion, bro.
Oh man.
Go ahead, Drew.
See, C.J. Stroud, I can possibly see. I still need to see another season of him, but Bryce Young, I'm sorry, everybody.
You out on Bryce Young?
Young is great in college because he's playing for Alabama. Bryce Young
does he have a Heisman?
No, let that man finish, man.
Dude,
Tell him.
Bryce Young is too small. He's what, about $180?
Yep.
Let Myles Garrett come off the edge and hit him full speed at 180. We'll be scraping him up with a scraper off the damn grass. Man, he look like something off of The Boys.
Matt Corral's
you can't say that. He plays in the SEC. He plays against the best pass rushers in the nation, man.
College football.
Yeah, but the best O-line, and what, Matt Corral doesn't get no credit for playing in the SEC?
Bryce Young has the best offensive line money can buy in college football. What are you talking about?
Second best receiver.
Go look up the numbers Corral put up with the team that he put up with.
Would have done behind the Alabama offensive line.
That's why we get Spencer
talking about Matt
Rattler.
Corral being a number 1 overall pick next year.
That's why we get Spencer Rattler.
No,
and
sir.
I'll take Spencer Rattler over Pee-wee.
Nah. Bro, miss me with that Rattler shit.
Oh,
Dude,
Mr. I want to trade
God, dude.
You want to trade every draft pick for Trevor Lawrence?
What?
How's that working out? You want to
I
trade
didn't hear
draft pick for Trevor Lawrence?
I just heard Trevor Lawrence.
Dude.
You know,
how long are you gonna? I still wish we had Trevor Lawrence, dude. So
you
I don't
trade
even
every draft
understand
pick
why
for
this is a discussion. Look, my thing is this. Look, no, I actually agree that C.J. Stroud is a beast. I like C.J. Stroud, but again, there's a difference to me between C.J. Stroud and Bryce Young. Like, to me, one of them can do everything really well, and one of them can do a few things really well. And that's
what does CJ do better than Bryce?
A lot more mobile. He's a lot bigger. He's bigger. He's stronger. I think he has a better arm. And I think his arm talent is is better. I think he has more zip on his football. I think he comes from a more pro-style passing concepts at Ohio State, believe it or not. And I like C.J. Stroud, man. You know what? I also like that dude from Kentucky, Will Levis.
No, he puts mayonnaise in his coffee, bro. I can't ever trust that,
wild,
bro.
Yeah,
I can't trust that, bro. Fuck that shit.
But have you seen him play?
He put mayonnaise in his coffee, bro.
Baby on that one.
I'm with G baby on that. You put mayonnaise in your coffee, you have a brain disease, yo.
What?
You done
I can't ever trust that, bro.
Quarterback in Kentucky drinks his coffee black with mayonnaise.
He literally drunk it, bro. That's enough for me not to want him on the team, bro.
You know what? If I was Jordan, the head coach, I'd remove him from my draft board at that point.
Look, Jordan, real talk.
He'd just be removed.
Look up some plays from Will Levis. I'm telling you, man, this dude
he might be, but
he has some skills.
You ain't taking him over Anthony Richardson from Florida, Cody. You're not, G. You're just not, bro. No way.
That's the guy that just took AR-15 out of his name, right?
So let me get this. Let me ask y'all. Let me ask y'all this. If so, what some of y'all are saying, if you came from Alabama as a quarterback, you automatically great, right? What you're telling me, right?
Say that one more time.
If you're a quarterback and you come from Alabama, you're automatically great, right?
No, that's not true because Alabama doesn't even produce great pro quarterbacks. Like
So the current quarterback for Alabama, pull him out of Alabama and put him in the Baylor Bears. See how good he is. How good would he be if you pull him out of Alabama and put him on another team?
They've been pretty good.
They average.
But by the way, it all depends on what team drafts them. Like again, if hypothetically, right? If like the Steelers drafted Bryce Young, yeah, I think they'd be fine. You know, just like Matt Jones, I think it's going to be fine with the Patriots.
Yeah, me too. I like Matt Jones.
Not the quarterback that I would draft, but I think the situation matters, and it really does depend on where these guys end up going. This is going to be a really interesting year for college football.
I mean, I tell you who I truly believe is going to have the number one pick next year. Okay, I really believe this. I believe the Seattle Seahawks. The Seattle Seahawks will have the number one pick in next year's draft.
The Atlanta Falcons will.
I got the Falcons, bro.
No, Falcons going to surprise people.
Because the Falcons. The point is the Falcons want to win. The Seahawks don't.
Yeah.
The Seahawks purposely are trying to basically throw the towel in to get a top pick. That's what they're trying to do. I mean, the Atlanta Falcons drafted a quarterback. They signed a quarterback in free agency. They're actually switched to a 3-4. Up until the other day, I didn't even realize who their defensive coordinator was.
Yeah,
you know
Drake London.
Huh?
Drake London, the receiver.
Their defensive coordinator is Pease from the Ravens, who was defensive coordinator of the Ravens last year. They've got a good defensive coordinator who actually was from head coaches interviews a couple years ago. So that being said, the Falcons want to win. I don't know if they're going to win. Now let's not go far to say they're going to, but they want to. That's half the battle. The Seahawks don't want to win. They cut everybody. They're going all in on a total rebuild. Their first picks. They'll have the first pick and they'll be quarterback.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Lions had the number one pick. I wouldn't be surprised if Seattle had the number one pick.
I like the sound of the Lions, man. I'm going to be at that game, so it'd be nice to go to a Panthers game where we actually win.
For sure.
I think the Lions are going to actually be better than what people expect.
I think 7 wins.
That Dan Campbellism. He's crazy.
Yeah, I like Dan Campbell too.
Hey, so real quick, my man CK is not here, but subscriber shame, y'all. We got 110 people watching, 65 thumbs up. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe. Hit that notification bell for every single time the C3 Panthers podcast goes live. And hey, man, this is what we do. We put out Panthers content all year round, so you can always get your fix and come here for that.
Hey, Cody.
Yeah, what?
Since we're doing that, can I send you something through Twitter for a nice up pick?
I guess, but if it's something like stupid, like something like Trevor Lawrence looks like a girl
It ain't
or
got nothing to do with
something.
Clemson. It's pretty funny. It happened in Charleston.
Oh, okay. All right, then.
It's been blowing up Charleston like Facebook and shit like that.
And G, did you ever got who your player is, your breakout player? Like who your
that's Deontay Foreman.
Deontay Foreman?
Oh, I like that one.
All right, why do you think so?
Like that one.
Well, I don't think Christian McCaffrey, man, is gonna play more than like 75% of the fucking plays this year, bro. They have to keep that man healthy, bro. And a lot of y'all sleep on Deontay Foreman, man. I don't even think. I'm a Chuba fan. I don't think Chuba's gonna see the field this year, bro, because Deontay Foreman's that man.
Yeah, I like Deontay. He had some runs with the Titans. Dude, I thought he was Derrick Henry out there.
Me too, bro.
Like straight up.
Yeah, great college career too.
Yeah, but he had Derrick Henry's offensive line too. He was running behind the Panthers' offensive line.
Hey, I'm just saying this year the Panthers' O-line might not be too damn bad, you know.
Yeah. I'm just saying, put Icky at left guard, put Tommy Tremble at fullback, hand the ball off the foreman.
That's right.
And somebody's getting hurt. Somebody on the defense is getting hurt.
Getting concussed for sure.
Icky's gonna pancake 2-3 motherfuckers. Tommy gonna come out the backfield looking to hit somebody.
Y'all be dreaming again. It's not dream, but you still dreaming.
Dude,
there's no way he playing left guard.
Dude, you know what made me sad as you were just talking about that, man? Like, I'm trying to envision any scenario where our boy Blastoise gets to see the field, man.
I was going to ask you about him, man.
I don't know, y'all. I don't.
That's the reason why I say like it's these are good problems. So if Icky's put at left tackle and Christensen is at left guard and he struggles, you got to think Icky. You got to think Blastoise is the next man up. So
no way. What about Michael Jordan, dog?
Hell no.
At one point during the season last year, we were comparing Michael Jordan to
I was never comparing Michael Jordan to anybody that was good.
I only recognize one Michael Jordan.
There is only one Michael Jordan in my brain center that says he's anything good in sports.
But also,
that dude don't play football.
Michael Jordan is the Michael Jordan of baseball.
But hey, when was Michael Jordan ever good for us last year? Like he was.
Bro, at one point we were comparing him to Andrew Norwell, man. He had a good 4-game stretch. He had a good 4-game stretch.
I don't know where that started, bro.
What 4 games are you talking about?
I didn't.
I didn't see him, man. Like
the 4-man rush should be in the news.
With all due respect, G baby, I understand. 4-man rush is big hard on the.
Yeah, they love him, man. They love him.
And I do. And listen, I would love at this time next year, y'all look at me and say, "We told you Michael Jordan was going to be that." I would like that, but I don't see it happening. I don't know. I don't.
It's a G baby's point. I do remember last season where there were moments. It was primarily in the run game where Jordan legitimately was moving people, but he wasn't doing that consistent. I mean, the offensive line last year didn't do anything consistent other than give up fucking sacks and shit. But yeah, like Jordan played well at times. It's just the potential for Blastoise is like the dude again played at Alabama in the SEC. Him and Brown had some hellified matchups when Brown was in college. Like Blastoise has what it takes. This is where Rule has to show that he is capable of being a better talent evaluator, capable of growing as a coach and talent evaluator. Because if so many people off the field can see it, people just fans can see it.
Yeah.
Christensen should have been the starting left tackle last year, but Rule didn't want to play him at left tackle for whatever reason. Blastoise should have been getting more play time.
It's because we signed Cam. They put too much love into Cam Irvin and fucking Pat Eflon, and those bitches are still on the fucking team, man. And that's why I can't trust this fucking front office nor Rat Rule to even put the right offensive line on the fucking field, man, because these veterans are still on the fucking team.
And hey, I don't mean to make y'all even more depressed, but the other night on the C3 Beat Check, we were talking to Skylar Shulahan from Sports
Legend has
He was
Illustrated.
talking crazy, bro.
You the
Yeah,
man,
and he kept on mentioning Pat Elflein. Like the Panthers really like this dude. Like they want to find some way. And dude, I'm like, oh, we're gonna do this shit again, man. Like I'm
you know what? I looked it up the other day. We will save at least $4 million by cutting Pat Elflein, and he would be one I'd cut because I tell you why. Because Taylor May or Cade Mays can play center at both guard spots. There's absolutely zero reason why Pat Elflein should even be on the roster.
They should cut Irving first.
Damn it.
Well, that's the problem, though. I understand that. I do, because Pat can at least play center, okay. But the problem is, if you cut Irving, then who's the swing tackle?
Yeah,
without pulling another starter off the line. Because okay, if you say you're gonna pull Brady Christian off left guard, for example, make him your swing tackle. You're gonna put somebody else in. Then let's say your left tackle gets hurt. Let's say Icky gets hurt, God forbid, and you're gonna pull Brady out off of left guard to put him at left tackle. Now you've got basically two backups playing on the line.
Then I put Cade Mays at left guard.
I understand that, but then what happens when your center needs a break? You put another guy in to swing over. I understand that. And plus, it's going to hurt your cap by cutting Cam Irving. So,
hey, didn't we get Bosman from the?
He's a starting.
Yeah, Bradley
Bosman. He's a starting center.
Yeah. He's a starting center.
Okay. So this is my thing.
Yeah,
this is why we need to cut Pat Elflein and fucking Cam. We don't need them.
Bro,
We don't need them. We don't fucking need them. We just need to let these boys play, build the fucking chemistry. They all have young legs. All right, we have Icky at left tackle, right? Who's our left guard? Pat Elflein and Cam Irving. Who are we putting at left guard?
I'm putting.
We got Michael. We got Michael Jordan. We got Blastwave. Who else can we put at left guard?
I mean, here's the deal: if you're gonna put Christensen, you're gonna leave out Deontay, and if you're gonna put in Deontay, you're gonna leave out Christensen. You know what I mean? Like that's why we were wanting them to play last year to know what we had in them. But if a Kevin Corner is playing left tackle, I'm probably gonna put Christensen at guard to see if he can do it. Just because they think that he's one of the better players on the team.
Yeah, that's what he
said. So if they really think that, why would you not want to get him on the field?
I see Irving in the same light that I see Sam Darnold. I don't want them on the field.
Well, I agree, but let's remember, if you cut Cam Irving, you're going to get $2.5 million negative towards cap.
That is so disgusting. That's Corral? Never mind, that's beautiful. Hold on.
I haven't meant to cut you off. So they just posted some new stuff on Instagram. Everybody's.
Are we the only team that have 4 quarterbacks like that, bro?
Yeah.
The fuck are we doing, man?
No, we're not the only team that has.
Aren't we still playing?
This time of year, most teams have at least 4, if not 5.
Hey, I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you, bro. My quarterback's wearing the white shirt.
PJ's a token black guy.
Matt Corral's big. He's a decent sized dude.
Hey, hold up. My man Twan's back in the building. Twan, what you do, bro?
Yeah, I'm back with that energy. Let's go.
Hey, man, look at our quarterback room right here, Twan.
I would caption this picture, me and my backup QBs from Corral.
Y'all look at this right here. Matt Corral and even Baker Mayfield, they're brave. You know why? They got Sam Darnold behind them holding their back. He probably got a knife back there. He got a syringe, get ready to stab him in the gut.
Yeah, y'all notice the distance between PJ Walker and Matt Corral is like he trying to squeeze into the picture because he knows it's getting pushed out.
Poor PJ, dog.
PJ's like, at least let me get in the picture.
Bro, I remember when PJ, we were pulling for him that one year, man. After he came in.
Yeah, after that Lions game.
He's undefeated as a starter, man.
I know, man. But look, I'm just saying, Matt Corral is the only one holding the football. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's how it's supposed to be.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, the universe is trying to tell y'all who the quarterback is.
Hey.
I'm just saying, you know.
Hey guys.
I'm just saying. Yeah, go ahead, Dexter.
I'm gonna get going now. I've run out of beer, so I'm just struggling to keep my eyes open now. So.
That's always a shame.
Dexter, hey, give us a time check. What time is it over there, man?
It's 1:46.
Oh, you're the man, dude. You're the man.
No, it's always
Dexter,
a pleasure.
dude, I love it when you come on, man. You always bring great insight to the show, dude. I hope to see you a lot more this year, man.
No, for sure. Now that I'm settled in the house and I got the internet set up, I'll be here a lot more. But just got it. It's when I've got the empty weekend, you know. But no,
nice, man. Hey, well, again, congratulations to you and your lady on the new place, and I'll be seeing you again soon, Dex.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah, later.
See you soon.
All right, peace and love, Dexter.
Hey, somebody, did anybody else see the comments, the comment section, the real Zero Chill?
What do you say? That's my guy.
They're actually lined up, starter to bench warmer.
He lying. He being disrespectful. He being disrespectful.
Well, I don't know if that's true. Then I guess PJ would be the starter.
Facts.
I mean, it depends on how you feel.
I think the person with the ball in his hand is the best.
Oh, you mean going from right to left? Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Dude, to me, I just think Matt Corral is the dude.
Hey,
what I would do.
Yeah, go ahead, Drew. We'll go to Drew and then we'll go to Kenneth.
I was just gonna say, man. Honestly, I know everybody are chomping at the bit for Matt Corral to get out there, but I'm like, let this man sit. Look, they did the same thing with Patrick Mahomes. Let him sit, let him learn, no pressure, and when he's ready, they're gonna let him loose.
That's true, Drew. But I'm just being too excited. That's my guy.
I
agree.
Let the man learn. Patrick Mahomes. I don't think Patrick Mahomes would have been Patrick Mahomes if they tried to throw him out there as a rookie.
Lamar
he sat behind Alex Smith. He learned. He didn't have any pressure on him. They sprinkled him in when they could, and the next year when he took over, he was ready to roll.
Lamar
he did
Jackson
the same thing with Matt Corral.
He also had Kelsey and Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes would have been just fine even if he started.
We got DJ Moore, we got Christian McCaffrey, we got Terrace Marshall,
we got Andy Reid.
Okay, we ain't talking about the head coach. I know where you're going. We ain't going with the head coach, but I'm saying we do have weapons, and it's not like we're going out there with a pop gun. We do have weapons on this offense, and we got a decent offensive line finally. Let that man sit back and learn with no pressure. Learn how to be a professional quarterback. Watch these guys. Learn what the good thing. Take what the good thing parts of them, and kick out the bad things that you can learn from them.
Tell him, Drew.
Next year, when he's ready to go out there, he will take control of that offense, and he will be the man, and we will be a better team for it.
Tell him, Drew.
I like that.
G-Baby, what up?
So Drew, let me ask you this. So I told Kenneth I'd go to him after this. I want to ask Drew this follow-up question. I was worried when we were still rumored to trade for Baker. I was worried that Baker was going to prevent us from seeing Matt Corral, be it in a year or two, because if Baker balls, we might decide to go with Baker instead of seeing Matt. Is that at all a fear for you? Or have you now completely turned over to the fact that this is ultimately a good thing for Matt Corral?
It's a good thing for Matt Corral, and I look at it as leverage. If Baker balls out, and Matt Corral has been sitting back learning to be a pro quarterback, and you feel like he's ready to go next year, you got leverage in negotiations with Baker. Baker wants a lot of money. Hey, this is the only thing we're gonna offer you. If you don't want it, you can go. We got Matt Corral ready to go. So it's a win-win for the Panthers.
Baker was the first pick of the NFL draft. He's gonna want a bag, bro.
And if that's what he wants, they feel like Corral has sat back and learned and is ready to go. We have leverage in the negotiation.
Yeah, you can't want
the contract. See if you can get a bigger one out there in the free agent market. You got Matt Corral ready to go.
You can't want a bag if nobody wanted to even fuck with you the year prior.
Yeah. You have to pay the tryout.
That's right. Once Baker's been traded to a different team, he's going to have to play extremely, and I'm talking extremely well to want a bag. Because I said it on chat, I'll say it here. I'm not afraid to say it here. Kyle Murray was massively overpaid. He's not worth that kind of money.
Ain't no way in
And
hell.
that's
Yeah.
just no way, shape, or form. The Arizona Cardinals just destroyed their entire franchise signing that guy to that contract. They've destroyed their entire franchise. They have absolutely destroyed him. And to be honest, so have the Browns, but that's another chat.
Well, it says he got paid. It says he got paid 200 million, 34 million.
You know what I found odd though?
He's really getting paid 165 million. The rest of that shit is incentives.
But $10 million of that is tied up in bonuses he'll get if he shows up for off-season workouts. That tells you right there, this so-called franchise quarterback, this so-called wannabe elite quarterback wasn't even showing up for off-season workouts.
Kyler Murray's raw as fuck. Y'all tripping, bro. Y'all were the same motherfuckers that was wanting Kyler Murray. Y'all was the same motherfuckers that was wanting to fucking trade fucking Kyler Murray months ago, bro.
I never wanted that.
I'll take Kyler Murray right now.
I wouldn't
in a
want that.
heartbeat, bro. Y'all tripping. Kyler Murray. What?
Kyler Murray's lazy.
Hey,
all that means
Panthers quarterbacks.
He's lazy.
He can't be. Hey, he's a multi-pro athlete. He played in the MLB and the NFL. That ain't lazy, bro.
Yeah, he is.
Hey,
He
ain't lazy. He's just a diva.
Back to
Hold on. Let me bring this in. Like, one of the things that plays into this, and it's kind of true for Baker Mayfield too, is all these rumors about their personality. So when we're talking about Kyler, there were a lot of rumors that he wasn't really a team player and that he was kind of wanting to be by himself instead of be with the team. You know, there was a lot of rumors about him. And if he's that kind of person, and I don't know because I don't know the dude, but if he is that kind of person, then yeah, it is overpaying. Like, you should be paying your franchise quarterback to be the face of your organization inside and out, right? And I think I don't know if Kyler Murray is that. Why I think they signed him is because they would rather take their chance in what they know they have in Kyler versus going the draft roulette route all over again and hoping that you can land one or convince a free agent to come and play for you. You know, it's like there's no guarantee that you're going to get any of that. Same thing with the Panthers. Like, there was no guarantee that we were ever going to get the big name free agent. Matthew Stafford and Deshaun told us no. And then we had an opportunity to draft a bunch of different quarterbacks and chose not to. So you really have to pick what you have left to work with.
Hey, Cody, can I go after you?
Yeah, man. The last thing I'll say, though, is that, like, I feel like a lot, like, whenever a player, especially a quarterback, whenever they're up for a new contract, isn't it so convenient how all these numerous sources come out of nowhere telling you, oh, they're a bad teammate, and they don't know how to do this, they don't know how to do that. Dude, I'm telling you, football teams, they will give certain stories to media members to try and change the public perception of these players, man. Like, that's just in the playbook. I don't know if that is or isn't what happened with Kyler, but I'm just telling you that did happen. It does happen, and it's probably going to happen for Lamar Jackson at the end of this year.
They're doing it for Lamar crazy.
Yeah.
Man, how do I follow up after that shit?
Go ahead, Tom.
I mean, everything Cody said was true, man. You know, man, look, quarterbacks, who are the most two diverse positions in fucking football? Quarterbacks and wide receivers.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Maybe
divas
too.
They always been divas. I mean, the quarterback shit, you gotta just. Most of the time, they divas. I mean, I think Aaron Rodgers is an absolute bitch off the field, but he'll kill you on the field. He's gonna murder you on the field. You know, and I mean, he ain't been the best teammate either to a lot of the guys. You know what I'm saying, that he's played with. But you know, attitude or not, when you win, you can have all the fucking attitude you want. You know, Kyler Murray ain't really did a whole lot in terms of winning. But shit. I mean, the dude's got talent, man. I think some of these dudes don't be playing as hard as some shit. When they feel like it's a lost season or whatever. You got these agents now in these guys' ears, pulling their players and shit. I don't think people understand the power of an agent. Pulling players and man, it's just like Cody said. They do that shit with anytime somebody's up for a contract. They do it on draft nights. All of a sudden, Cody got caught drunk driving.
I mean, dude, hey, bro, anytime I'm drinking and driving, bro. Like that's
and then
just how
Cody
it is
somewhere
for
like,
your
why
boy,
the fuck
man.
y'all ain't bring that shit up when it happened?
Who was the offensive lineman? He was supposed to go like the top 5, but he got caught with the ball.
That was
Laramie.
Wait, who was it?
The gas mask.
Laramie Tunsil.
Yeah. Laramie Tunsil.
Yep.
I wanted to. Hey, well, hold on. Oh, speaking of Kyler and Baker, this has been floating around the internet because everybody's trying to find their comparisons that justifies their own thing, right? So, Kyler Murray in his first 3 seasons has a record of 22, 23, and 1, and Baker Mayfield has a record of 23 and 22. Baker has more touchdowns, more interceptions, lower passer rating, and he's 1-1 in the playoffs. Kyler is 0-1.
Rushing,
Did you notice
The only
how
thing
they
that
look at Kyler's rushing though.
Baker had more talent.
Exclude the rushing, man.
Then you got to go to talent, and Baker had way more talent than Kyler had. Bro.
I don't know.
Out there in Arizona.
I don't know about that.
I think
Too many excuses.
the guys with Cleveland, bro. I mean, Baker had a squad.
Oh, I thought you said Baker was talented.
Hey, Murray's had talent out there in Arizona on offense and
Not like Baker.
I mean,
OBJ was hurt.
All you gotta do is go back and watch the Panther game.
And then and then the wide receiver got hurt. He couldn't throw to him. What was his one of the best wide receivers in the damn game?
Hopkins.
Oh yeah. So, I mean, look, like I kind of think you can say a little bit for both, right? Everybody now wants to discredit the Browns roster because they feel like it makes Baker look and sound better. But like they had good.
I ain't
wide
discrediting
receivers
that.
for the
That roster
Browns.
was beast.
They had good ass offense on the Cleveland Browns. I will say that the same is true for Kyler, man. They had DeAndre Hopkins. They had what's old buddy's name that never retired?
Yeah, Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah, Larry Fitzgerald. They had Larry Fitzgerald. They had AJ Green.
Larry Fitzgerald was a situational wide receiver at best.
I mean, he was older at the end. I mean, I'm not saying
They had Christian Kirk.
Yeah, Christian Kirk got paid.
Rondell Moore they drafted last year.
Listen to all these excuses for Kyler Murray.
I'm saying Kyler Murray's supposed to be this franchise.
I would take Kyler Murray right now.
You can have
Hold on, time out. Go ahead, Drew.
I'm just saying, Kyler Murray is supposed to be this franchise quarterback making $230 million. He's supposed to be able to elevate the talent around him.
Right.
Right, but do you know what Kyler Murray looks like with all the speed that we have on our offense, bro?
He's had 20 rushing touchdowns.
Arizona's had talent out there with him. He just hasn't elevated that talent.
Hey, let me get back with you real quick on this.
And
do you not understand how Kyler Murray could extend the play and find whatever wide receiver, bro? Or just take off running.
But it hasn't helped Arizona.
He's had an opportunity in Arizona, and what has he done with
it might not have worked in Arizona. Maybe it works with us.
Yeah, because
I mean, he's only been in the league for 3 years.
Hey, hold on, stop. Time out, everybody.
He's been in the league for 3 years.
They should have traded the house for Kyler Murray, bro.
No. I'm gonna go 1 for 1.
I wouldn't trade it.
Hold on, time out. I'm gonna go 1 for 1.
Damn.
I'm gonna ask everybody who they would pick. Twan, who you picking, Kyler or Baker?
Man, you heard me.
Yeah, okay. I'm trying to get an official count. I'm getting an official count right here, okay?
Okay.
Jordan,
this should be a sweep, bro.
Hold on, Jordan. Who you picking? You picking Kyler or Baker?
Bro, I'm picking Sam Darnold over Baker, bro. That's me.
No, you gotta pick one of the other.
I'm taking Kyler for sure.
Okay, Kyler. Okay, so we got All right, we got one for Baker. We got one for one. We got one. No, we got two for Kyler.
No, two for Kyler. I ain't
Two
you
for
know I
Kyler.
vote for
G
no
baby,
Baker, bro.
G baby. I already know who.
You ain't even gotta ask me, bro.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna ask you.
3-0.
Okay. All right, 3-0.
3-0, bro.
JD, who you picking? Baker or Kyler?
Baker.
What?
Oh, all right,
My
Devon
brother.
Baker.
He don't believe that shit.
All right, no, it's 3-1, 3-1.
Oh my God.
Drew, what say you? You picking Kyler or Baker?
JD not alone. I'm taking Baker.
No, Drew.
All right, man.
Yo.
All right, hey, this might not be a landslide.
Like Drew, we
not
man.
All right, it's 3-2. It's 3-2. Nick.
I am not fucking with
Nick,
Drew no
my
more.
man, who are you picking? Are you picking
Dude.
Kyler Murray or are you picking Baker Mayfield?
Kyler Murray all day long, dude. Kyler.
I see what you're doing too, Cody. You trying to wait to go to pickle
Do you
last.
guys understand how fast Kyler Murray is, bro?
Bro, I'm just going down the line, man. Like,
He runs a 4.3, bro.
So
Y'all are
what's the
tripping.
4-3 do with a quarterback?
Yeah.
so
the
that's
4-3
Y'all
make
are
the quarterback
tripping,
throw
bro.
better.
Kyler Murray's got the fastest feet in the NFL, bro.
It doesn't
keep
matter.
going.
Does he throw the
Yeah, hold on.
quarterback?
Let's
Does he
keep
throw the football
going.
better?
all right, so look,
Y'all
all right, let's go.
Because he
Let's
don't
go
throw
to White Chocolate. Tell me who you picking, Baker
Well,
or
I got a
Kyler?
question first. Does their contracts play in effect?
Yep.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
We
Yeah.
got a
Oh, yes, it
contract?
does.
I mean, I'm
It
not.
goes,
Look,
it's part of the.
Even
but no, I
It
can't
has to.
switch
He
up the
didn't initially
question
say that.
now.
He didn't initially say
It
that.
has
I'm
to.
just,
But
no,
you
no,
have to
look,
take
look,
that
It has
into
to go into
account.
effect.
look, I'm just saying in a vacuum.
I'm talking about based on talent.
If you
They
had to
make the
pick,
same amount.
no, but
So?
look, obviously Baker's cheaper, and you can say, well, yeah, he's less risk because he's less
No, he's
money.
not just cheaper. He's dirt cheap compared to Kyler Murray.
Oh, if you choosing
But
if the
if you
contract
had
count.
to, all right, but I'm saying if you had to pick, like in a draft, and you
we're
had to
talking
pick
about
between
talent,
all
The
these-
man.
draft, and yeah, Kyler Murray.
Thank you.
Okay,
So,
all
like,
right,
if
so
it's
what?
on
That's
contract, I'm taking
that's
Baker.
5. That's 5-2
I'll take
for
Baker
Kyler.
with the contract, though.
Panther Pickle, what you say? You taking Baker?
I'm
or
taking
Kyler?
the only quarterback in that list is Baker Mayfield.
No
Kyler Murray is a
way.
Well,
wannabe
the
wide
Kyler's
receiver.
have it. So
He's a wannabe wide receiver.
Okay.
All right, Cody, but what
So-
about you though?
hey, let's type up the chat too. Listen, what is the chat saying?
You know,
Chat, Baker,
you know
Kyler,
Kyler
put
has a
Baker,
higher
Kyler in the
percentage.
chat, and I'll throw it up there. So look, I'm gonna be real with you. Yeah, I'm going Kyler Murray, man. Like,
Damn
if
right.
if you listen to what I say in the draft, I want a quarterback that can do everything, that can run, that can throw, that can extend the pocket, and I just think that Kyler Murray has a much higher ceiling doing all of those things than Baker Mayfield. Now, I'm not trying to say that Kyler was worth all the money that they paid him, but I just think that he's a better player, man. I think he has a bigger arm. I think he's faster. And I just, it's harder to get your hands on him, dude. He's like 5'5". It's hard to even
He also has
see
a
him.
higher completion percentage.
Hey Cody, let me say this though, Cody. If his guarantee is 160 something million, right? And he was to take the Panthers to the Super Bowl and win, all that extra money would be fucking worth it.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't.
But can we?
What do you mean no, it wouldn't? We want to
No, it wouldn't.
If you want to, if you want to,
If you paid him 160 million, I want more than one Super Bowl. I want 5 Super Bowls.
Yeah, your mind.
Oh, you ain't gonna get
I've
that.
never seen a Super Bowl win. I'll take one, bruh.
yeah. And I think
But hold
that's
on,
what
hold on.
I'll
Can we-
take
can we
one
go to-
right
can we-
now.
can we go to JD?
Wait, hold on,
JD
time out.
and
Let me
Drew?
go.
Just give me one in my lifetime, man.
Wait, hold on. Let me go to Jordan, then I'll go to JD. Go ahead, Jordan.
I want to hear about from JD and Drew because they surprised me on that. I thought they were going to go Kyler. They let me down.
Well,
Yeah,
I
thought so too.
So
You're
why
talking
did y'all go
about the player.
Kyler? I mean Baker.
This contract
Explain yourselves, man.
They going on contract, man. I guarantee
So, hold
you.
on, so
Pickle
let's
just
go.
don't like
All right,
that.
so hold on. Let's go
Player
to Drew,
taking
and
Kyler.
then we'll go
Contract
to
taking
Drew, and then
Baker.
we'll go to JD.
The
Drew,
contract
go ahead,
was
Drew.
the one thing, but dude, Kyler Murray just doesn't show me that he's in there.
Exactly.
He just doesn't. Kyler Murray shows up. It's about
all he wants is the money. He ain't
it's
interested
about
in playing.
Kyler.
He ain't interested in winning. I don't see the love of football in Kyler's eyes.
I do
The
think
only
he's done, like,
reason
maybe
why
that.
he uttered it after the fact was because he was called out on it. That's the only reason why he told everybody, "Oh yeah, I do love it," because he was called out on it.
I mean,
Now that
everybody's
he's got his
entitled to
money,
their opinion.
now that he's got his money,
okay.
you're going
So
to see
now
the
I
real
got
Kyler Murray.
one for you. Okay, so everybody was getting pissed off at damn Baker Mayfield and was like, "Oh, Baker had a bad season last year." This man went out there with an injury that he should not even been on the field with, and played the whole damn season. Kyler Murray missed how many games last year? Oh, my ankle hurts.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know what?
Your team needed you. You were right there in the middle in the division hunt, and your team needed you. And my ankle hurt. I can't go.
Kyler Murray's an escape artist. He needs his speed, bro. He needs his ankles, man.
You're a quarterback. Use your damn
Have you ever had a high ankle sprain before? You can be out for months with a high ankle sprain, bro.
If he's an escape artist,
you can stand in there. If you're a quarterback, you can stand in the pocket and get the ball out. Your team.
I can't believe you, Drew.
Can't go.
Hell no, bro.
All right, don't take back your apology to Drew already, bro. Come on, man.
I can't believe you right now, Drew.
Sorry, you're a quarterback. Your team needed you, and you weren't there because your ankle hurt. This man went out there with a torn labrum for the whole damn season. And
messed up foot.
That was stupid, Joe.
Go ahead, Kenneth.
That's how we got in trouble with Cam.
Or if Kyler Murray's, how did Kyler hurt his ankle?
I don't even know.
Okay, then apparently he's not that good of a escape artist because he got his ankle.
He got hurt trying to go up.
How many games did he miss? How many games did he miss because he hurt his ankle?
He hurt his ankle going up Mountain Dew and throwing a ring.
But remember, when the Panthers played him, he wasn't available.
Exactly. So how many games did Baker Mayfield miss because he tore his shoulder and his ankle both?
None.
Baker
JD,
Mayfield's tougher. Baker Mayfield's tougher than wannabe quarterback Kyler Murray.
Listen,
JD, go ahead.
If we're doing contract, I'm taking Baker.
That commitment is the reason why I said Baker. I like when you compare the two. Kyler is clearly the better athlete, but you can't question Baker's commitment to playing football. Like when you consider the fact that Kyler could have easily gone to play baseball, and then you take into account how they say, and it could just be speculation that he's standoffish, doesn't seem to really be a leader. Hey, I'm not gonna knock him. Maybe his heart ain't in football. He could be going through a Michael Jordan situation where he rather had played baseball, but for whatever reason he chose football. That ain't even a question about Baker.
I'm not even arguing this shit. This is corny. I'm not arguing about this.
At the end of the day, one of those guys is on our team. The other guy ain't.
Name one teammate on the Browns that has came out and defended fucking Baker Mayfield, bro. Name one.
No, there are.
Name one.
Look, I'm on your side. There are a few that have come out and defended him. A few of the guys on the offensive line defended him. Myles Garrett defended him.
He wasn't out there like that.
Myles Garrett defended him. He just said he's gonna get on his. He's gonna land on his feet.
Hey, I also wanted to say, it was something Drew was saying a little while ago. This is part of the reason why I'm not highly concerned about when Corral is going to get playtime, because it's going to happen. Yes. On the chance that Baker goes out there this season, he lights it up, and we ended up like franchise tag, give him a contract 3-4 years or something. If Baker is playing at a high level, but the coaches feel like, hey, we have this rookie QB on a rookie deal, Baker's lighting it up. His trade value is at an all-time high. You could then trade Baker, get a lot of draft capital, stick Corral in, and the offense gets better or doesn't skip a beat.
That's something I want to talk about. Like, I know Panther Pickle did a video on it, and I also did a little research myself. It's like the odds of us re-signing Baker is like really low. Like, even if he does good, because we got to extend Brian Burns, we got to sign a draft class, we got to extend Jeremy Chin. Yeah. And then if and we already negative $30 million after restructuring so many players. To give even franchise tag Baker Mayfield $30 million, I don't see how we're going to pay Baker $30 million for a year, sign a draft class, extend Brian Burns, extend Jeremy Chin.
So then why the fuck did we trade for him?
For a year.
You got it wrong. You got it wrong. What's the most important position on a football field?
You going hold on? We let Stephon Gilmore and Hassan Reddick walk. Those are players that's way better than Baker Mayfield at their position.
He on the field.
Listen, if Baker Mayfield comes out here and takes us some 12-5 shit or something like that, they'll get rid of one of those other guys, bro.
Nah, not Brian.
They're
Journey,
not
bro.
going to let a 12-5 quarterback walk.
Yeah.
But Brian, I can't let Brian Journey walk, bro. I can't.
And I will say that the salary cap is a myth. So if Fitterer and company knows how to work it, we can retain all those guys. If Baker leads the team to 12-5 playoff appearance, he puts up to that point. Cody said on the Tuesday show that he wanted Baker to throw like 40-something touchdowns. The funny shit is if Baker's able to average 2 touchdowns a game, that puts him at 34.
And the Baker,
if we go out and we get 12 and whatever, let's be honest, okay? It would be dumb to re-sign Baker. You tag him. You just franchise tag him. And that way you wait until next year.
Read Kirk Cousins
and see how it looks. Now,
Hey,
if
but by the
someone
way-
calls you up and says, I'll give you a first for him, don't hang up without saying yes. But
the franchise tag is probably pretty crazy next year.
yeah,
though, right?
I mean,
it's
fuck
like
that
30 plus.
franchise tag. Listen,
God.
I mean, Scott can say, look, I came and got you when nobody else is fucking with you, bro.
That don't mean
Look,
shit.
man.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta have to show some
That
loyalty.
don't mean
Right now.
shit.
Look, talk to me. Look. Meet me halfway.
But I don't see that happening though. So
That'd be some
right.
bullshit.
We
Like you
good on
could
that.
be really out of football. I came and got you, bro. Meet me halfway or something.
I mean, speaking to the schedule, like I was looking at it the other day. When you look at our schedule, it is indeed a very tough. Like shit, I want to say about half that schedule are teams that made the fucking playoffs, and they got.
I mean, the Rams.
Some of those that made the playoffs are going with a different quarterback or a different. Alvin Kamara may not be available for a long time.
When you look at our schedule,
we've officially started the trend of everybody jumping on the black helmets. Now the Jets are going to wear it 3 times in 2022.
Wait a minute, they were in 3 and we're wearing it once?
I know, that's what I'm
That's
saying,
us, bro.
dude. That makes no sense.
That's
Dude.
when you look at our schedule and you compare our roster to the teams we play, there's I would say the Rams. The Rams are probably the only team I can say on that schedule that is clear. Their roster looks better than ours. But when you compare our roster to every other team that we play on that schedule, our talent stacks up.
No.
So like the coaches.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
He does. Our talent does.
No, it doesn't.
The Ravens?
I just said,
bro.
all right, so I just said the Rams. Right, to give an example.
Hold on. Let him defend himself. Go ahead, Gigi.
Just to give an example, the Rams, when you look at their team and you look at their offense versus our defense, we have the secondary that can blanket their receivers, make it very difficult for them to move up and down the field. If our offensive line is as good as it looks on paper, we're going to be able to match up with their defense. It's ultimately going to come down to how our coaches are calling games. If we have our coaches out there in a bag, there's not a team on that schedule that we can't beat. Part of the problem with what we were doing last year with Brady as the OC, Brady couldn't adjust. He was putting players in a position to fail. He was not adjusting. All those games last year that we could have won if Brady just had called a better game.
Exactly.
You could have made shit a hell of a lot easier for Sam, but you didn't. Hell, I would argue that if Teddy Bridgewater had been our QB last year, we would have won a few more games. So if Dan McAdoo is out there in his bag with this offense as it's constructed, it's going to make life so much easier for the defense. So when the defense is out there on the field, teams are playing to their strength. When I say that our roster, as currently constructed, when you project who the 53-man roster is, there's not another 53-man roster that I'm worried about. I'm more concerned about how our coaches are going to call these shit. Put the dudes in the position to succeed and let them go. I don't see a team out there I don't see anybody just, they should just dog us. Their roster is so good, they should just dog us. No.
I can name a couple. Let me name a couple
I've
teams.
been hearing that shit for fucking 5 years, bro. Let's go, bro.
Ravens got a better roster. Buffalo. That can't be us. We ain't playing the Bills. But the Ravens, the Bucks, the Saints, the Bengals,
the Browns, the San Francisco 49ers. They just went to the NFC Championship.
They don't even know who their quarterback is.
Time out. Time out, bro.
I ain't worried about Lance.
The 49ers, they just made it into the playoffs last year. Like the 49ers barely squeaked in,
barely got
and
in.
they still made it to the NFC Championship game.
We barely
Like,
made
also,
it to 5 wins last year.
and you know what? You know what people never factor in? They never factor in injuries. Not all these teams are going to be at full health when we play all of them. And
Thank you, Cody.
Hope, that could go for us too. But hope that we're healthy. But dude, if our offensive line is able to step up, and our defensive line can at least maintain kind of what it was last year, I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. The Panthers have been how many games that have only been like 3 points margin of victory? Like, come on now. Like, the Panthers don't need that much more to be a legitimate contender, bro.
Cody, we have no depth, though. This is what you guys don't understand, man. Carolina, Charlotte is not a place to where we can bring all these big-ass superstars and just be the LA fucking Rams, bro. We have to build through the fucking draft, and we don't, bro. Give me one draft in the past 6 years to where you could be like, damn, that was a fucking great-ass draft. Give me one.
The year before?
Last year.
G baby, there's never been a draft in NFL history that a team got every single pick correct.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
The Panthers have never done that ever.
I think this year we did.
But we haven't seen enough time for Federer to know if his draft is legitimate.
But what if Kyler loses to us after getting paid, bro? Like, what if Kyler does not beat us still? We not even have to get paid, bro. That's gonna be crazy.
We don't own the Cardinals.
We own the Cardinals. If Kyler loses to us again, bro, with Baker.
Let me ask y'all. Let me ask you this question. With the
Y'all looking at
the
that schedule wrong,
what
bro.
happens if the Arizona Cardinals? What happens if the Arizona Cardinals have a losing season after they give him this contract?
That's
what
crazy.
happens if he comes out with the same issues?
The reason they gave him that contract is because of the division that they're in, too.
Yeah, but that's I mean, that's like me. That's like me because I live near Bristol Motor Speedway. Go out and buy a NASCAR race car.
You gotta spend money to compete, man.
I do want
to say one more thing. I wouldn't have let him walk though. I would have franchised.
You gotta pay these guys, bro. You gotta pay these guys, or they're gonna make you pay when you franchise.
I will say this after looking at the schedule, man. Like, I like our roster better than Atlanta. I like our roster better than Seattle. I like it better than Detroit. Hey, how about this? The
That's
Bengals.
3 teams. Hold on, Cody. Keep on going. That's 3.
All right, so what? Okay, thinking about how the Bengals, they narrowly won the AFC North last year. Is there that much of a difference?
They will not make it back
between the Bengals and the Panthers?
No.
The Bengals have no flaws in their offense at all.
Well, their offensive line, and I don't. That ain't true, Jordan.
No.
Their offensive line is the same. Like, they upgraded their O line this year, but they made it to the Super Bowl behind a terrible O line.
No, but the people they just got.
9 times against the Titans.
Hold on, let me.
So someone was breaking up, I think. But yeah, man, like a few of these teams, I don't see them as light years better than us, man. I can even spot deficiencies on some of these really good teams, like the Baltimore Ravens, for example. They don't have a great receiving core, y'all. They really don't. So what happens if our Panthers DBs just shuts their shit down, man? Like, they're gonna be dependent. They're gonna be dependent on Lamar running the football.
Hey, Cody, this is Jonathan Stewart on Twitter lately. You know, some other guy said it. Look, man, when players can see and they look at the roster and see what's going on, it's like I told you can't put your finger on it. But like they said, I looking at this team, I just got this feeling. That's what Jonathan Stewart said. I got this feeling that the Panthers is going to be righteous this year, bro.
Yeah.
Because everybody's going to look at what you've done in the past, and they're not looking at matchups. Football is also a game of matchups and fits.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yeah.
You're going to have to pay a fucking
quarterback. Can I make a prediction? I think our offense could, again, it depends on Baker. I'm not saying I'm sold on Baker. But
Who
since
said
we
Sam Donald is going to be like, hey, take my job, man?
Since we got a run-first offense, I think this offense is going to take a big step forward because we're going to be able to play ball control and keep the defense off the field. I think our defense, from the front seven perspective, they might take a step back, but I think our offense is going to be good enough that it's going to be able to overcompensate for that. Like, our defense is going to play aggressive. Our offense is going to play ball control with Deontay Foreman and Christian McCaffrey, run it down their throat, keep them all off the field, implement some play-action pass for Baker to stretch the ball down the field, and let their defense just pin their ears back and go. There's no reason why this team can't make a push. There's no reason.
So do you think we are down to coaching? Like I said, if McAdoo's in his bag, there's no reason why that offense shouldn't be clicking, shouldn't be putting up points on anybody. Snow has already shown that he knows how to. He's gotten better each year. It's all going to come down to coaching. I put the players out there, put them in a position to succeed. Then it's on them.
So do y'all think we're a playoff team?
Hell yeah.
See, here's the deal, man. I'm not gonna like predict that we are. I'm saying if the Panthers aren't at least in contention to contend sometime in December, then yeah, the whole thing is a failure, man.
Yeah, look at
there's too much talent on this team for us to be a 5-win football team. It's unacceptable.
Well, look at that NFC West, man. Like, you got the Cardinals, you got the 49ers, and you got who else? Rams. Yeah, that's 3 teams right there.
And then it's going to be NFC North.
It's going to be
a Vikings, probably going to be a lot better. The Packers.
Hey, I wanted to highlight this. Jalen in the comments, they said we're better than Cincy, Arizona, Atlanta, Detroit, Cleveland, Seattle, San Francisco, and Pitt.
I'm taking 3 teams off of that. Cincy, the 49ers, and Pittsburgh, because I don't see Mike Tomlin getting outcoached by Matt Rule in any reality.
That's the thing that's crazy about Pittsburgh.
We're not better than Cleveland, man.
Like with the 49ers, Shanahan, you know, like when you look at these opposing teams, their coaches have shown that, hey, give me a little bit, I can make it work. Yeah, to do that. So
the NFL had us figured out by week 6 last year.
I'm glad he said.
Wait, Kenneth was going to say something. Go ahead, Kenneth.
So you know who Moonlight Swami is on Twitter? Anyway, he develops. He used to develop Madden. Anyway, he says that Kyler Murray's new contract is a 5-year extension signed through 2028, with $104 million actually guaranteed on the signing. Arizona has a trade out after the 2024. He said the entire deal was an extremely team-friendly deal. Now, of course, you know, you got to know the details and everything. So that's the key to this deal is you got to, as soon as the details released, that will explain a lot more. You know.
Yeah.
But, you know.
I hear you. Again, like, we're not really going to know what Kyler is, I think, until this season's over. I think same for Lamar Jackson as well, man. Like, whether or not he's going to get the big time bag or not. But, I mean, look, going back to this roster thing, look, Jordan, I hear you. And I think what really separates the Panthers and the Bengals is Joe Burrow. Like, that's the real separator. But if you take everything else, bro, I don't think that they're that much better than us on offense and defense. Like,
I'll take their offensive line over us, but I'll definitely take our secondary over their secondary.
Becky used to go head up with Lamar.
But I don't even know if I would take their O-line over ours. Like,
no.
If Bozeman, Corbett, fresh off a Super Bowl. The other day, I went to the dentist, and I met this Ravens fan, and dude, he was so upset that we poached Bradley Bozeman away from them.
Yeah, they are.
He was like, dude, that was the best player on our offensive line, and y'all got him. So I'm really pumped for Bradley Bozeman.
He has great character too.
And y'all saw that clip of Kim Kwanu, bro. Fucking pushing dudes to the ground and pointing at him
easily.
At their ass. Bro, like that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why, even though I'm not a believer of Baker, I think our offense isn't going to be dependent upon Baker Mayfield.
Hopefully not.
So they're going to run the football, and they're going to dink and dunk and choose times to throw it over the top. And I think that's going to be enough.
The same offense we had last 3 years or 2 years.
Nah,
Let me go back.
Mike was better.
I want to go back to that San Francisco game and that Pittsburgh game. Okay, what do both of those teams have in common right away?
New quarterbacks.
Brand new rookie quarterback.
And phenomenal coaches.
Right.
Well,
but those rookie quarterbacks are not good enough to beat our team, especially in Pittsburgh. Look, man,
Trubisky's going to start.
Tomlin's never had a losing season, but he's going to have a losing season this year, bro.
Damn.
I don't know.
That's what we tell. I don't know about against Tom.
Time out. You said the 49ers are going to have a losing season?
No, we said Mike Tomlin.
Trubisky's an upgrade over.
This is going to be Mike Tomlin's worst season coaching, man. I'm telling you.
Trubisky is an upgrade over Big Ben.
Because Mike Tomlin's never played without Big Ben.
Exactly.
You see how bad he was last year? He was horrible.
Yeah. Mike Tomlin's never had a losing season, but Mike Tomlin's never had a winning season without Big Ben.
He's right.
But
y'all think
you're right, but he still never had a winning season without Big Ben.
People are assuming that
I thought he won with like bum quarterbacks like Josh Dobbs and all that.
Right, but also, like, does Mike Tomlin not get the benefit of the doubt of coaching this entire team? Like, dude, I don't know if y'all heard. I don't know if y'all heard Mike Tomlin on. I think it was on the Pivot, and he was talking about, we don't have Big Ben, but there's a whole lot of other older players on that roster that are going to have to step up and do their thing, man. So, and until that man has a losing season, I'm inclined to give them the benefit of the doubt.
I do a Pro Bowl with Chicago, bro.
Yeah. I do agree with White Tucker.
What did you laugh
at? I don't know if
how Justin Field do with Chicago last year?
Man, Trubisky got ran out of Chicago.
Trubisky is an upgrade over Ben Roethlisberger last year.
Absolutely. Oh man.
I don't see it. I just don't see it.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm a believer in Trubisky. I'm saying that Ben Roethlisberger was like a dead person playing football last year.
Yeah, he was terrible.
A fat like dude.
Why was he even on there anymore?
He shouldn't have been
playing. He was terrible.
Man, Trubisky is trash, bro.
No.
But hey, man, they got your boy, Twan, they got your boy Kenny Pickett, though, man.
How you feel about that?
But I'm saying Kenny Pickett ain't gonna win. He ain't gonna come in his rookie year and win Pittsburgh no damn 10, 11 games, bro.
He ain't coming in the game at all.
Oh, Trubisky's gonna be so bad he's gonna play.
But dude, y'all are not hearing me though. When the Patriots
run that ball.
When the Patriots pick someone like Mac Jones, who doesn't have a bunch of exceptional physical traits, gets drafted to the perfect team, he experiences success. I wouldn't doubt it if Kenny Pickett is successful in Pittsburgh because of how many successful people they have on that team and on that coaching staff.
Oh, shit.
Trubisky made a Pro Bowl with Chicago with nobody. Yeah.
He's also a runner.
One year, that was his best. That one year.
He did it with Chicago. Chicago.
Yeah, that's what they said about Baker, though. Baker had 1 year.
Trubisky had 1 year.
Hey, bro, shout out to my man Leo in the chat. He's a Bears fan. He says Trubisky sucks. He plays like Sam Darnold's cousin.
He's a fan of the team.
Trubisky is the best Bears quarterback ever.
Man, Trubisky is trash, bro.
Yeah.
That's
the best quarterback ever.
Best quarterback over McMahon?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, them Super Bowls see differently.
To be honest, to be real with you, I'm kind of sad for Justin. I think that's
they don't have him bad.
White chocolate espresso must be some candid Trubisky. That must be his cousin or some shit.
No, he's just on my fantasy roster.
And for a moment,
There
I thought
you
you were
go.
talking about me when you said you felt sad for Justin. Man, it took a minute. It took a minute
G
to
baby,
realize you were
wishing
talking
on the
about
start,
Fields.
bro.
All right, so
Ain't
boom.
no way in hell.
So look, we've been through every topic that I had planned for the show tonight. Do y'all have anything else I would like to discuss or bring up?
I want to say
before,
that Trubisky and Jay Cutler are the two Spider-Mans pointing at each other.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Throw Sam
is there
Darnold in
anything-
there too.
Yeah, I mean, they're basically like the same dude.
Who is?
It's Trubisky and Sam Darnold.
No, they're not. Trubisky made a
I
Pro
mean,
Bowl. When did Sam Darnold made a Pro Bowl?
Yeah, but they
That's
also
not
had a
no
damn
Pro Bowl.
good defense too, man.
Wait, offense? I believe Trubisky plays
Yeah,
offense.
they didn't have nobody. But I mean,
I
again,
keep
he was
asking White Chocolate Espresso, what has Trubisky done out that 1 year? Nothing.
He played with Chicago.
And they ran him out of there. They didn't even want him
Hey,
there, bro.
Hey, did y'all hear this? Apparently, they said the Bills that they rejuvenated Mitch Trubisky's career. Apparently, the entire
Man, Mitch
Bills,
got benched in Chicago.
the Bills,
They were
they
playing.
say that Mitch Trubisky is gonna be like a franchise dude. Man.
I guarantee you
I
go
don't know.
When Trubisky was cut by the Bears, he literally nobody wanted him. Nobody offered him anything. But the Bills offered him a backup quarterback spot. He played backup quarterback for the Bills.
Say it again. A backup quarterback.
Bills offered him a backup quarterback spot behind Josh Allen.
Yep.
So he really never saw the field. And he basically held a clipboard for the entire season. Then all of a
Baseball
sudden,
cap.
he's the number one free agent quarterback in the free agency, and gets signed by Pittsburgh for a big deal.
And he's going to have a better year than Big
Whoop-a-doo.
Ben did last year.
So this tells you exactly that NFL executives and free agents don't have the Sam Hill hell what they're talking about.
Hey, look, me and White Chocolate Espresso are gonna make a side bet.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna take your money.
You got to pay off the last one.
You're gonna lose all your money.
You gotta pay your debts, bro.
Huh?
You gotta pay your debts, man. Just to O'Connor, somebody, little Connor, bro.
I don't owe anybody any money.
Bro.
What the hell did Connor put
No,
up?
remember, you said that Bailey Zappi wouldn't be drafted, or that he wouldn't be drafted.
What did he?
Yeah, you remember that now, don't you, bro?
What did he bet me?
White chocolate
Who's in New
espresso
England?
next $20.
White Chocolate Espresso said he ain't want the money.
We give it to Connor.
I wasn't
He
gonna
did.
fight him to take my money.
All right, so what y'all gonna bet?
What did Connor bet me? What? I mean, he's a kid. Ain't he? What? $2?
No, I'm saying no. Between you and the white chocolate, what y'all
White
betting?
Chocolate said, look, I tried to pay White Chocolate Espresso. He said he didn't want it.
All right, but I'm saying this is a brand new bet. What
I'm
y'all
all about
betting
the
now?
kids, bro. I'm all about the kids. I'm like ODB.
By the way, Panther,
I bet him.
Pickles,
I bet him a dub. I bet him a dub that Trubisky won't even finish the season.
a dub.
He will not play in every game. How about that? He won't play in every game.
What about injury? Does that count?
I mean, that's kind of part of his foolishness, man. I mean, you expect him to get injured.
How about this? I bet you he will have a better touchdown interception ratio than Big Roethlisberger.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. We could bump that up to 30 then.
Damn.
So
What was his
if wait, hold up. So if Trubisky has a better touchdown to interception ratio than Roethlisberger did his final season, then Kevin wins $30.
Yeah.
All right, and then if it doesn't, Twan gets $30.
Yeah, man, look, I don't play with bets. I send people their money right away.
Really, hey, y'all heard it here, man. Y'all heard it here.
Yeah,
we
man.
got a real bet going down, man.
Yeah, I play my shit
All right,
right
hey
away.
man, this is last call. Is there anything else you would like to discuss or bring up or mention before we get the hell up out of here, boys?
I do want to mention something I don't feel like we touched on enough.
Okay, go ahead.
I think that helmet release was a smoke screen for what was going on with what David Tepper Sports or whatever he calls the shit, and another guy high up the scale leaving. Because we're not talking about that. I think the minute that shit happened, David said, "Release those helmets right now."
What happened? What happened?
Another very high up, executive with Tepper Sports and Entertainment. He resigned. Wait, did he resign or was he fired?
He was asked
No, he
to
quit.
resign. He was asked to resign.
He was asked to resign.
So in other words, he was politely told your ass is fired. But you quit, so we don't have to pay you unemployment.
They had like a development deal somewhere here in Charlotte too, and they just pulled out of that.
I just think David Tepper is gonna fuck around and piss Charlotte off so bad. I feel like this. But look, hedge fund guys are some of the dirtiest guys on Wall Street, bro. I think he is gonna wind up pissing people off so bad in Charlotte. That's gonna be the perfect excuse for him to move this team, bro.
Oh, okay, perfect. No, that's perfect. No, all right. So look, that'll be the final topic for the night. I got into an argument online. I believe it was the Now Mix podcast. They're another Panther podcast.
Yeah, I seen them. Yeah, Mix.
Yeah. So they put up a poll. Do you think Tepper would move the team? And I said, where the hell is it going to move it? Like, Los Angeles is no longer a part of the equation. Let me erase 3 off the list right now. San Diego, Oakland, and St. Louis. If they were not willing to put forth money for a brand new stadium for the teams that were already there, why the hell would they do it for the Panthers coming into town? So that takes those off the list. Then they mentioned London, Mexico City, and Toronto. Dude, you're talking if you're going to move the Panthers out of the continental United States, you're talking about a logistical nightmare. Okay, I'm telling you that is going to be so hard for the Panthers and for their opponents. I'm telling you that is never going to happen. So
they would not move that team to London anyway. What we going to do? Watch every game at night? They're going to play schedule us at night all the time?
Yeah, dude, it doesn't work. Okay, so then look, if you take all of those options off the table, where are the Panthers going? I hear this one. I hear Austin, Texas, but they already have 2 NFL teams in Texas, and everyone's a Cowboy fan anyway. So
move them to Knoxville.
But you see what I'm saying, y'all? And David Tepper brought Charlotte Football Club here. He's made a bunch of investments into Charlotte, no matter how much they might be crumbling underneath him. I'm telling you, from a financial perspective, there are not a lot of other options to move the Carolina Panthers to. There just aren't.
But the way that David Tepper's moving, man, he's moving like a dude with no code. Like everybody used to have a code with the way they did things, you know what I'm saying, and being respectful about it. David Tepper is walking around like an 18-year-old with no code. Like, I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Yeah.
And you know, the owners were already not the best of friends with him when he came in paying motherfucking Matt Rule all that damn money trying to change up set the point with coaching.
Yeah.
And then a lot of them didn't like him anyway. You know, they vote on those owners and shit. I mean, look, almost half of those dudes didn't want him to come in.
Yeah.
He probably done fucked some of them over in business before, man. He's a hedge fund guy, bro.
Oh, they told the story about how he rented the mansion of his former boss and built his own shit on top of it.
Yeah, that was some crude shit.
Tepper
that is also kind of baller. I ain't gonna
Tepper got FU money, and he walking around like FU. I'm gonna do it.
Exactly. It's no code with this guy, bro.
That could be a good and a bad thing. That could be a good and a bad thing.
Anytime you tear down your old owner's house to build your shit on top of it, that's what kind of fuck.
I believe you were right the other day or with this earlier. You said I believe Tepper's learning what he's doing. He's screwing up a lot. He's like Matt Rule. He's screwing up a whole lot, but he's learning as he goes. That's our luck, y'all. When Tepper bought it and he cleaned out and everything, we went with a rookie head coach and a rookie owner, and we just have to suffer through.
Hey guys, I don't trust no guy that eats steak with ketchup on it.
Hey, steak with ketchup sounds bad, but nowhere near as bad as mayonnaise and coffee. That's just nasty.
Yeah. Mayonnaise and what?
Yeah. He put mayonnaise in coffee, bro.
I don't trust people that make more money than me, period.
The quarterback for Kentucky puts mayonnaise.
He is completely removed from my draft board.
What the fuck is wrong with him?
He's off my draft board. I don't want him.
Mayonnaise and coffee?
Yep.
All right, well,
so
I'm gonna be honest. Kenneth is making me hungry. Eating the snack platter up there.
He did pick that big ass plate of food up in front.
Hey, Kenneth has got the right idea, man. He's doing it right.
Hey, I ain't mad at you, Kenny.
Yeah, I ain't mad at all. Is that a fruit tray, Kenneth, or is that like a cheese platter?
It is. It's a fruit tray.
Yeah, I
thought they had a little poo-poo platter.
Healthy too. I did that. Well, all right, boys, man. So look, this has been another edition of the C3 Friday Free For All, man. You already know what it is.
When does training camp start?
Next Tuesday. So next Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
So do they have a roster put together, depth chart yet, or anything going into training camp?
Not yet. They're not going to release that until I think a week or two into training camp.
They did update jersey numbers though.
Yeah, and then when they released the first depth chart, there'd be warning. It's not done by the coaches. It's done by.
He said his pick will have a whole turkey in his
life. It's really not done by the coaches.
Bro, you know what?
Hey,
man?
I got a turkey in there.
Bro, hey, you know what? For real, Tom, I gotta be better because sometimes I be putting comments up and I have no idea what they're saying. Like sometimes I'm just like on muscle memory, just putting shit up. Bro, sometimes I be putting some wild shit up.
Hey, Paul Mancini just said something. Man, hey, said if he was interested, you could move that shit to Oklahoma City, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, is that really? I don't know, man.
They already got one. They got an NBA. Man, any team that you can afford an NBA team. Should you?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The Panthers have to practice with the Patriots.
I want to.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be a good one.
Yep.
Let me tell you guys why it's not off that this guy could try some dumb shit like that. For all those Charlotte Hornet fans out there, y'all know.
Yeah.
Y'all with the Bobcats. Y'all took off to New Orleans, and now you came back, but they left.
Wasn't there a big reason behind that though?
Oh, I forgot all about this. You said Brian Burns is going to remember Matt Jones in practice.
Oh, they're gonna have red jersey.
Yeah, they're gonna find him out the ass if he hits Matt Jones, huh?
Have they announced the date as far as when they're doing that joint practice or no?
I think it's after week 1.
Because
preseason.
I might take a road trip over.
Oh shit, do it, man.
Dude,
get some footage and we'll put it up on the pod.
I'm only working half an hour from the stadium, so I might be able to make that happen. We'll see what happens.
Let me ask you, does anybody know if Matt Rule and the quarterback, the coach for the Patriots? Hey man, why am I forgetting the one?
Belichick.
Do they have any ties with each other?
Not really.
Wait, Belichick and who?
And Rule.
No,
I know he had ties with the coach that used to coach the Giants.
Coughlin.
Mike Coughlin, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they have any type of connection like that though.
They'll help us get Corral, and also we run a training camp with them.
Yeah. Hey man, I tell you what though, especially if we're not going to see Matt Corral this year, it makes me more excited for the preseason.
Yes,
I want to see this young kid throw.
I cannot wait.
If he get out there busting ass in preseason,
I probably never.
They gonna call for his ass.
I probably never been more pumped for preseason than I am this year. Like straight up, I want to see my dude, man.
Yes, sir.
That's my guy. Man.
Matt Corral is the future. Hated and loved it.
Yes.
Yep.
Stop waiting. And G baby, I'm talking to you, G baby.
Talk to him.
Stop trying to wait for other quarterbacks who play for Alabama and all these other schools. Next year. You already got your franchise quarterback.
Woo!
There you go.
We already got us number 9.
You just gotta believe, bro.
When G baby falls in love with Matt Corral, you'll be on here one Friday night. He will say, "I believe I can fly."
Nah, you know, G baby got no problem hating, bro.
Yo, G,
all them guys, Stroud and all those guys gonna go to a bad team, bro, because they gonna get picked too high.
Hold up, G, you ain't got no love for the West Coast, dog. You from the West Coast, man. You from California.
No, man.
Utah.
I don't fuck with California. Like, well,
all right, man.
Sam Darnold's from California, ain't he?
And no matter, yeah.
And it shows.
Yeah, that's true. All right, man. Shut up, Tony. I'm trying
Leave them damn California guys alone.
Steve Smith is.
All right, but now Lux Man is really correct. Now I'm trying to get the fuck out of here.
He went to school in Utah.
Boys, look, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all joining me every single Friday, man.
I want to say something to Twan real fast.
Y'all make this show fun. Fantastic conversations. Yet again, you see, they're still talking.
Guys, Cody want to get out of here.
Yeah.
They can't even help it, man. They can't. It's my fault.
Cody got bitches waiting for him.
I mean, shit, man.
I hear somebody whispering in the background.
Hey, there's a reason. There's a reason y'all can't see my background. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. I told you.
But hey, man. And so, real quick, Twan, I'm gonna let Twan, Whitebeard Jordan, and Panther Pickle shout out their stuff. Twan, go ahead and tell them where they can find you, bro.
Man, you can find me at 704 Charlotte Bound Show, man. Continues to grow. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You know what we do over there. Come join us, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're making big things happen. Support all the Panthers channels, man. Because all these guys put in the work, you know what I'm saying? And everybody got their favorites, you know. But, you know, we have a good time over there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shout out. I've seen a couple of my admins in here. Shout out to JSU. And I thought I saw Juwan in here, too. You know, for coming over here and supporting the channel. I tell all my people to support. See, anything I fuck with, I tell them to fuck with.
That's right, man. That's right. And I always say the rising tide lifts all boats, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, support Panther content creators. Whitebeard Jordan's got a channel. He's been uploading a bunch of cool shit. Jordan, tell them where they can find you, bro.
My channel is Whitebeard Jordan. Baker get no love on my channel, so don't come over here for that. And that's
I like that. I like that.
I'm dead serious.
Yeah, no love for Baker on Whitebeard Jordan's channel.
What about
man.
when the season starts?
And then Panther Pickle has started to upload some YouTube videos, man. Check him out. Panther, where can they find you, man?
At Panther Pickle. You can find me on YouTube and Twitter. I'm going to do a little bit more detail on some of my upcoming videos. I'm going to try to go a little bit more detail, explore a little bit better with Streamyard. So just keep your eyes open.
Excellent. G Baby got a podcast coming out too. G Baby, tell him. It's called Why You So Mad, G Baby.
I'm angry today.
G Baby got a podcast coming out called Why You So Mad.
I thought it was y'all bitches, man.
Yeah, that's a better one. Y'all some bitches, bro.
Y'all some bitches, man.
Y'all some straight up bitches, bro. Well, hey,
I know I tune into that shit.
This has been another edition of the C3 Friday Free For All. My name is Cody Lashner, your host. Find me on Twitter at Cody Lack, CODYLAC. We'll be back this Tuesday night, man, reporting on Panthers training camp. Let's fucking go, boys. Yep. Until next time, keep pounding.